Hi. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is good. Don't know why that says it's been watched. I've not watched it. Oh no, look, he's got 669 views. If I watch this, he's gonna have 670. I'm gonna ruin the only 69 I've ever experienced in his whole life. I feel bad, I feel guilty. Did I press go live? Yeah, if I'm put for that. I wasn't even sure if I pressed it. Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all good. Just to pause it seconds in. I don't know who it's about. I know nothing about this. I have no idea. Jessica El Seri, I mean, wouldn't that be a relative then? So he's saying a relative of his is a liar, narcissist, bipolar psychopath, and sociopath infected with herpes. And that's the most important thing, because he's put that in capital letters. So that is the most important thing, that she's infected with herpes. It doesn't matter that she's a pathological liar and a narcissist and bipolar and psychopath and sociopath. Aren't they the same thing? But anyway, yeah, it's that she's infected with herpes. That is the big important thing. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Oh, that's good of him. Look, he's even put a phone number. Oh, what an adult. That's fantastic. So he'll have to report this video, I suppose. You're not supposed to do that, are you? Ain't it against rules? I don't know. Hi Norfolk, how you doing? Hi Arto. Hello Rapid Pot. Hello Summer, and hello everybody. What? She's too old for that shit, man. She should sell them all.
Yes, she should.
Yeah, she should. I agree. Exactly.
What's going on?
What's
sister inside?
Is she in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on with you? She's a little concerned.
I don't know. She's...
Wait a minute. Shush a minute, Isla. I'm trying to listen to this. And you're supposed to be going to sleep, so shush.
Hey man, what's going on?
What's
Sister inside?
Is she in there?
Yeah.
Did you say sister? It sounded like it. Hi Liam, how are you doing, mate?
Okay.
What's going on with you? She's a little concerned.
I don't know. She's... You tell me. What did she tell you? I don't know.
She's a little concerned about your mental health.
She can be concerned about my mental health. I don't have a problem.
Do you want help from us? Do you want us to take you to any psychiatric help?
Nope.
Any
I don't need to. Nope.
You don't need any of that?
He does. He needs so much help. So much help. It's quite amusing. So I think it is then. So the Jessica El Seri is his sister. So he's now harassing his sister. That's wow. That's a whole new level of weird frauditor behaviour, really, isn't it? Hello, News Now Voodoo. How you doing? And yeah, Arto, I'm sorry. Fuck YouTube indeed. Fuck 'em, because you are a true diamond geezer. So yeah. And many people are concerned about your mental health, Glenn. Absolutely.
Nothing like that.
What's your name?
Do I need to give you my name?
You don't have to. You gotta get it from your sister.
I'd rather not give it to you.
Okay. Fair enough.
So,
All right, just to let you know, you can't live at the airport. Okay?
I'm not living at the airport.
Okay.
She said she's picking me up. She lied, so...
She's inside.
Okay, but she's not picking me up, obviously, right?
I don't know what her plan is. My other partner's talking to her.
Okay, but if she lied to you, then that's a crime, right?
Yeah, but Glenn, you can't live at the airport, you know.
It's not a crime to lie to a cop.
Not about that.
Okay.
Listen, are you having any thoughts of danger to
Come on.
yourself or
Come on,
others?
man. Let's be honest here. I mean, I don't want to like hurt your feelings, but look, I have hair.
That's disturbing. That is delete lols. Funny, but disturbing.
I have a beard, okay? You don't have any hair. Just saying, like, do you like if I approached a girl, do you think a girl would go out with me before you? Honestly.
No.
Honestly. I'm just being honest with you.
What? Sorry, I'm going to have to go back 10 seconds. I need to know how this line of conversation started, because I don't know, Sue. It got released today, so I don't know, though, because you know what he's like for rehashing old shit, so I really don't know. I have no idea. But is he really saying that people... I mean, is he actually saying that women would want to fuck him before him? Is that what he's saying? Let's have a rewind.
I have a beard, okay? You don't have any hair. Just saying, like, do you like if I approached a girl, do you think a girl would go out with me before you? Honestly. I'm just being honest with you. Do you think that you could score a girl better than me?
I have no idea.
Okay, so why would I?
Please, men and women and anything in between, please put 69 in the chat if you would happily, not happily, but if you would choose the copper over doing anything like that with Glenn any day, ever, ever, ever.
I want to hurt myself.
Hold on. I don't know.
No,
Have I ever met you?
I don't care if you met me. You're going off some idiot that's telling you random shit.
Right.
And she's been sitting here for an hour telling me she's gonna pick me up.
Hey, hold on. Let me explain something. If you pointed out that guy and says he's thinking about hurting himself, I would go over and ask the guy, hey, are you having any issues? Can we help? Can we help you? Are you thinking about hurting yourself? Are you thinking about hurting anybody else?
Do you understand that that's a crime?
And if he said no, I'd be on my way.
Okay.
That's it.
But you understand that's a crime what she did.
Are you good?
I'm perfectly fine. I have no problem. Wait, can I get your name and badge number?
8718.
Who are you?
My name is Chris Talley,
Okay.
9012.
Perfect. Are you familiar with YouTube?
What?
Are you familiar with YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
TikTok, too.
You'll be on it.
TikTok, too.
You will be on it. Sorry about your hair.
Oh, dear. I like that last Coffers attitude. Got right in the camera. That was great. And yeah, I'm familiar with YouTube, TikTok too. So there you go. He's probably got his own channels.
Get away from me. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. That's a felony what you did. Why did you tell them I'm going to hurt myself? Why did you lie? I'm pressing charges.
So that's all he'll show of the sister. So that's the sister. That's all he'll show of her. Won't show us anything that she's saying about. This is massively edited as well, isn't it?
Be on it. You will be on it. Sorry about your hair. Get away from me. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. That's
I think this is old. She's wearing a mask. I don't think people are really wearing masks anymore, are they?
a felony what you did. Why did you tell them I'm going to hurt myself? Why did you lie? Yeah, you don't look like the police,
No,
unfortunately.
but I'm the one that has to make the phone call. I'm happy to do that if you'd like me
You
to.
haven't made the phone call. What am I waiting here for? They already said they're going to make the phone call. I don't know what you're doing here.
No. You were
Okay.
I don't have to help you.
I guess she didn't make the phone call.
No, she can't.
Hey, Golden Retriever Pupper. Yeah, true. You're probably right, actually. Some people do still wear masks. So, yeah, fair enough. Hi, Church. How you doing? I I can also only base it on what things are like over here. Not many people are all wearing masks anymore. So, hi, Nano. How you doing? So, yeah.
Make the phone.
No, she sure told them to make phone, and then she comes out here. So now we're not. Can I just tell me directly where the police station is?
No idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Oh, right. Well, we just wasted a lot of time here, so.
Okay, sir, if you're asking for help and then you're pushing
I'm
against,
sorry, I can't. I'm not asking for help. I'm asking for you to do your job and already do what I've asked. You idiot. I'll just find them on my own.
The fuck, man? He's disgusting. He really is.
the police are on their way, sir.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and you know what? Because he likes to copyright strike people for fairly using his stuff, I'm just going to, dance this around in the middle a little bit, just, because this is my cutscene, and this is what I'm doing. So, there you go, and put it over there, and I can put it over there, and I can put it over there, and I can put it over there. There you go, transformative, happy days.
Because you just want to win right here.
That was pretty difficult.
I called him. I beg your pardon? I called him for it. Yeah, I already called
Yeah,
him.
he made that extremely difficult earlier. I mean, that was intensely difficult. Like, I would just call them and, I didn't know why you had to make it so difficult.
There's no difference.
It was very difficult.
The prospect people in the gray shirts don't have the ability.
They told me they were going to do it.
No, they came to get me.
Okay, that's not what they said. They said, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Yes,
I'm
and
going
they
to call
came.
them.
No, they came to get
Oh,
me.
okay. Well, good thing we got video to prove that otherwise, right?
What is your problem?
No, fucking hell. Stop, love, honestly, love. It's not a question that can be answered, and your shift will be over, and he'll only be maybe an eighth of the way through the list, so, no, don't ask him that.
No, I do
Yeah,
not.
because basically I'm going to advise the police that they take you off the premises and we're done. Are you traveling on American Airlines?
Boom. Boom shakalaka.
So
Boom
I got
shakalaka.
hundreds of people that are frazzled tonight.
Okay.
So were you traveling on American soil or Southwest?
I don't need to tell you that. Don't travel.
Is this another video then from back when he did the other video in the airport where he fell asleep and everything? Is that all he's got now? He's just got a collection of airport videos of him being a cunt in an airport, and then he's just gonna like drip feed them through his channel every now and then. Just, I don't know. I mean, has he still got 20,000 subscribers? Something like that, isn't it? He's got less than 1,000 views on this. You're old news, Glenn. People ain't even bothered anymore. You're a dickhead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help you. I
You're
can't.
not helping me. You're threatening me. You just threatened me. I'm going to report you to American.
Okay, you were right ahead. So let me give you my name, my badge number.
Sure.
Are you traveling? Are you trying? Where are you trying to get? Where you,
Yeah, this shit looked familiar to me as well, so yeah, I get it. It's just this thing about this Jessica El Serio, his sister, I assume. I'd not heard or seen that before.
We're done here.
okay. Whatever.
So,
Should Delete Laws would go on a mission to get Glenn Serio out of jail? Like, if he got arrested now for whatever reason and got put in jail, do you think Delete Laws would be like, oh, what? He's been arrested? He's been took to jail? Oh, well, we can't have that. We can't have that. We have to get him out, you know, like he does. I wonder.
where are they at? Should I wait out here? Because she told me not to be over there.
Hello, cool. How you doing? Just Lynn talk.
Good.
Excellent, cool. Thank you. You're not telling me this. You're Isla. Are you doing really good? That's good then. Isla's doing really good.
I don't know what to, I'm a, I mean, I called the police and they're talking to her. She's nice. She's a good lady. Well, first off, I didn't contact you the first time. So when you say what do I need now, it would be actually the first time. So, well, ARS, the law, Phoenix.
What do you need from us?
Can,
Don't pull off to me.
can I talk? Can I talk?
No, you're not allowed.
I
No.
want to report my sister for falsifying a report.
She didn't falsify any report.
Okay.
She's concerned for your
Hi, Failure. Not necessarily properly threatened anybody, no, but he has suggested to this cop, or pretty much blatantly said to this cop, that because he's got hair and the cop didn't have any hair on his head anyway, Glenn would get a girl easy any day, all day long before the copper did. And we had a vote, and it because you know we're a democracy here, and yeah, that's provably wrong.
opinion.
Okay. Well, see.
There is no false report.
Oh, there.
Recording, take it.
Okay. When you say someone's going to hurt themselves and they're not really going to hurt themselves, that's a criminal offense.
What it says?
ARS 13.
No, you haven't laughed. No, I'll give you a tissue. Run over my door again.
Sure she did.
Getting on my
It's on
nerves.
video. Come on, guys. You guys were recorded.
It's going on the
Come on.
laptop. I'm
She
not
was
there.
what's on your
Tissue.
sister.
Okay.
You're welcome.
She was
I'm a
concerned for your
grandma. I always
welfare.
have tissue.
Why? I don't know. She didn't really give us information.
Okay, basic questions we ask everybody. If you're thinking about,
No. She
you're
told me.
interrupting me. Those are the questions we ask everybody if they're a danger.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
What do you need from us?
File a police report.
No, that's not going to happen. Look
Okay.
at us.
Oh, if it's not going to happen, I'll leave.
Okay.
I'm out of here. I hope your hair lip gets fixed. I really hope it does. I'm sorry, man.
fuck,
I really
man?
hope it does. That's called.
I didn't even see whether he had a hair lip. Who gives a shit if he did? I mean, Glenn, I'm talking on. Wait there in a second. Glenn's so flipping stupid. I mean, what? Oh, God, that's so offensive. That's so despicable. What a dickhead. That's fucking hell, man. What a twat. Yes, Isla, what?
One of my friends have to go to the doctors when they had the cold.
Really? They went to doctors because they got a cold?
Yeah.
They're lightweights, then, isn't they? You don't go to doctors for a cold. Doctors have got better things to sort out than that, ain't they? Don't you think? Yeah? There we go. I'm glad you agree, Isla. don't know why I took that
And
one.
breathing.
Ah, it's over.
Payouts.
No, I ain't watching that at the fucking moment. Give us a second. That was fun.
Oh, what's going on with the what's going on with the Playboy? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? I just wanted to come on Sunday and have a little face to face with you just for a second because I want to ask you why you don't have a trifold yet. How come you don't? I give them away for free. Listen, I do want you to pay $6 or get the indestructible one for 25 because that's how I make a living. But why don't you have one? I'll give it to you for nothing. I give away thousands of these things a year, thousands and thousands.
I don't drive. That's why I don't have one. I also live in the UK. That's also why I don't have one. And I don't like getting arrested. That's also why I don't have one. But I'm just speaking for myself.
You have no idea. It doesn't come in the mail. It comes right in your email. If you bought one for $6, you're going to print it home. It's in your spam folder. That's where it's at. Remember that. If you buy a digital trifold from my website, Delete Laws, it's in your spam folder.
People have been whinging, isn't they? He's been taking people's money and not fucking sending them trifolds. I think most people know to check the spam folder sort of thing, but whatever. But yeah, it's in your spam folder. Look into my eyes. These are the eyes of an honest man. Would I lie to you? Look into my eyes. It's in your spam folder.
If you didn't get it in the email, check your spam folder. It's so important you guys understand this. What's going on with the Playboy? Oh, so now we have an audience. Amazing. I guess that StreamYard isn't getting notifications out or something. What is going on, Content Leak?
Because StreamYard even knows that you fucking suck.
Let me put on my glasses and say hello to a few people. So that's my question. Let me ask you guys a really important question. Do you have a trifold? When you reach up to your visor, do you have a trifold? If you don't have a trifold, how come you don't? Why don't you? I give them away for free.
Because as Liam said, we're not fucking morons.
I give it to you for nothing. I give you the trifold for nothing. I give it to you for free, bro. What's up, Playboy? I give it to you for zip, zero, zada, nada.
I could actually I could give away for free and I could sell for actual money. Like, you know, tips on how to get arrested. I know how to get arrested. It's not that difficult. It's actually genuinely quite simple. Maybe I should. I mean, it's not a bad idea, is it? You'll have a few quid. I'll have to think on that one.
I just want you to have it in your car so that you don't talk to coppers. That's what I want for you. I want you to be free, baby. I want you to be free. Freedom! Like in Britain.
Oh my god, this is his TikTok persona. Like, this is what he does when he does TikTok videos. So I wouldn't be surprised if this gets chopped up and put over there. Because he's dead expressive and loud and in your face and whatnot. You know, trying to be proper down with the kids. I'm down with I may be nearly 50, yeah, but I'm down with the kids. Big time.
Heart, man, I want that dangerous freedom that we all love so much. I want you to be free. But however, with these jackboot thug pigs in America, they're going to lie to you. I watched the video the other day. The cop said, oh, no, you're the passenger. You have to give ID if I ask you for it. So you got a pig there. He's got a badge on.
It's not like it's got even any like blank spaces on it that, you know, you can give to the kids to do the scribbles on and stuff, a bit of scrap paper. It's absolutely useless.
He's sitting there lying to you, and he says, hey, you have to show ID if I'm the passenger of a car. And then he lies to you, and he says, yeah, it's a law. You got to show
Only 350 years. I'm good at, yeah, definitely. I think you're onto something, Carto, definitely.
ID if you're the passenger in a car. You can open it up right there and say, does the passenger have to ID? So just so you know, in some states, you have to say, I'm a good citizen, or you can call me Charlie. Or you can call me Bob, right? And that's Hibble versus North District, Nevada. So, I'm sorry. That's Hibble versus 6th District, Nevada.
I have no idea what
so,
you're talking about.
Even me, who that's all I do, I sit around and I read Supreme Court cases, and I read the SCOTUS blog, and I follow all the cases that have come out as much as I possibly can. Even I, sitting here talking to you without the pressure of a pig at my window, I misspoke. I said it's Hibble versus...
Yeah, go off, do that. Leave the house and see what happens. That's kind of funny. Hi, Sally. How you doing?
The Southern District of Nevada. It's Hibble versus 6th District of Nevada.
Dang.
And that will let you know if you have to give the copper your ID or not. That's the whole point. That's why I'm here, baby. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. And I'm so willing to help you that I'll give it to you for free. What do I gotta do? I want you guys to not talk to cops. Not talk to coppers. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want you to be truly, truly
What was that? Why did he do that terrible accent? And I'm not like whatever accent he's trying to do. I'm not knocking the real accent version sort of thing. If that's what he was trying to do, it just sounded fucking stupid.
cops. Not talk to coppers. That's what I want. That's
Yeah,
what I
did you
want.
see him
I
spit?
want
He spat as well. You tramp. Sort yourself
you
out.
to be truly, truly free.
Quackers.
Truly free. That's what I want for you guys. I can't see the words.
it?
I'm not sure how you guys' chat words looking because
That's what I thought. I thought he might be attempting. Hi, Archangel, by the way. How you doing? I thought that. He's attempting a Boston accent. That's absolutely horrendous.
my chat words, it doesn't look like I can actually see anything. But I guess DLC clips, I guess it is StreamYard, huh? I guess it is StreamYard because, you know, I just did a live for an hour and I don't think anybody got a notification.
Otto, right? Are you actually being serious? Is that true? Here in Finland when I was young, it was legal to walk around naked, but if you ran, it was streaking. I went grocery shopping in my boxer shorts. That's awesome if that's the case, that you were allowed to walk around naked, but you just weren't allowed to run. That's really, really funny. See, was it ribbing Kate though? Because I mean, Kate ain't even got a Boston accent. I know she's from Boston. Shiz has a little bit of one, but not much of one. I was watching something today about this. What's the fucking name? Some bird off TikTok. Yeah, she's like a makeup fucking twat. She's not a twat because of makeup. She's a twat because she's a twat. Her name's Michaela. She's got like a big following on TikTok, millions of followers. And it turns out, from the looks of things, her deep, over the top Boston accent is completely fake. It's just something that she's done to make us stand out and be more unique, sort of thing. You don't really hear that many people talking a really thick Boston accent anymore. Not younger people, anyway. But that's just my opinion. I think the internet, the world's got smaller and it's ruining accents. I mean, fucking hell, man. Before we know it, the Glaswegian accent will go. Next Rampage ain't in the room, is there?
I don't think anybody got one. So I wanted to come on here. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. There's a homeless guy going through the trash, but he's throwing the trash on the ground as he goes through the trash.
It's more fake outrage. Come on, bro. And then next in a minute, yeah. I don't know, by the way, I've not seen this. I could be wrong, obviously, because I'm not actually psychic. I have got a crystal ball. It doesn't work. But in a minute, it'll probably somehow or another blame what the homeless man's doing totally on police or government or both. I bet you.
I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Do you gotta throw the trash on the ground? It's so frustrating. So frustrating.
Church, that's what the video that I was watching about it, that's what they were saying as well. And I thought that seems quite true. You have people that are like from deep south, from Georgia and stuff like that, and they don't talk with these accents that were known to be regional kind of thing. So yeah, it will ruin my accent, Bob. It will. One day we'll talk like all you lot, promise.
So let me check the YouTube. Let me check the YouTube. Let me go this way.
Is that what it
Bad
is?
chicken.
You probably have to make sure none of his trifolds are in there.
And in that bad chicken right there. And then let's go to delete laws right there. And let's take a look so I can read the comments and I can say hello to a few of y'all because I want to talk. What is going on? There's Katie. There I can see him. There I can see. Oh, so Eric's wheelchair. Listen, so today, let me do a live today. Or let me do a short today. Let me explain to you guys Eric's
Fix it out,
wheelchair.
man.
So a guy came to meet me in Vegas last week and he brought $120 cash liquid that's going into Eric's wheelchair account.
Liquid cash? What's that, like whisker? Yeah, it must be.
Bruce, one of the moderators here, sent me $20 for Eric's wheelchair. Another guy, I believe his name is John. John sent me a $10 PayPal Cash App, and he put wheelchair on it. So I got $150 going into Eric's fund today.
I bet that's more than what you put into it.
So if you guys Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo me and you put Eric's wheelchair, that money goes directly into Eric's wheelchair fund. I've waited like 5 or
Ugh, delete lols, that's minging. But probably. Pause face.
6 days before I put any more money in there. I just don't want to be continually every day put it, but I'll show you guys all the receipts. I don't give a damn about. I don't care. I care more that Eric gets the wheelchair more than anything else. That's my goal. I want to get Eric his wheelchair. If one of the moderators could put the link for Eric's wheelchair in the chat, that would be absolutely amazing. Just so you guys know, Eric has fallen down and broken his hand. So just 2 days ago, he sent me a text message and said that because he can't get around, because he needs the AI wheelchair that we've raised 1/3 of the money for, he fell down and his hand is broken. And I haven't followed up on the text message yet, so I just wanted to let Eric know that we're still working on it. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. Yes, Dan, the trifold
Exactly, cheeky monkey. Hi, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you.
does
Oh, wait a
apply.
minute. What?
On Saturday,
Yeah.
we're going to see them.
Yeah, what you going to see? Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
The new one?
Yeah.
Cool. Now tell me what it's like, yeah? When you've seen it?
You can come.
I can't come.
Right?
I'm busy at the weekend. But you can tell me.
As is.
Yeah, exactly.
In Illinois on the federal cases, and there's a couple state Supreme Court cases in there, but they are the most on-point cases. And even the YouTube lawyers who don't like me, that make videos about me and say bad things about me,
Hi,
they
Dermot.
have actually said out loud that the cases on this trifold are the most on-point cases. That Tesh Lyons versus Danforth would be the
Wait there a minute. I weren't listening. Be quiet and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Lie down. Otherwise, you're going to have to go in your bedroom. If you're going to be a pain. So try and rewind it a little bit.
cases. And even the YouTube lawyers who don't like me, that make videos about me and say bad things about me, they have actually said out loud that the cases on this trifold are the most on-point cases.
Right, is that true? Have they? Hi, Bob, how you doing? Like, I haven't seen any of the normal YouTube lawyers that I watch that never say the chili's right. Yeah, I've not seen them even talk about it, but I've probably not been paying as much attention as I should, so I don't know. No, David, when did he do that? Because that's a bit of a twattish thing to say. I think Shiz is fucking awesome. So, more drama. Exactly what I was talking about the other week. It's just fucking drama after fucking drama after fucking drama. Too many people stabbing each other in the fucking back. So, fuck it. You be quiet and go to sleep. Stop mocking me. You're not. You sound like you're mocking me. You don't even know what mocking means, you muppet. Do you?
Tesh
You probably
Lyons
do,
versus
actually.
Danforth would be the case that you would use in defense if you got a ticket or arrested for pulling over on the side of the highway. You absolutely have got to have this trifold in your car. You can't not have it. You gotta have it. I'm willing to give this to you for nothing, for free. You have to have this in your car.
And they all debunked the original trifold. I like I say, I could be wrong. I might have missed something. I know you've said that I'm not wrong, but I don't know. We could have missed something. It's my opinion, though, is that if they haven't said anything about this new and improved trifold, and by the way, I know you can't see my fingers, but I'm doing massive air quotes. To me, that means it's because they know that it's as much bullshit as the fucking original one, sort of thing. So, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Drama is shit. Point and laugh at stupid instead. Absolutely. So you know what? Regarding the Shiz and Dan thing, and who does like her and who don't like her, etc., etc., it don't matter. We're all our own people. We can like who we like, dislike who we dislike. All laugh at idiots. Happy days.
Listen, I want you to buy it. I do. It's how I make a living. YouTube, as you guys know, has crushed the financing. We're not making the ad dollars that some YouTube guys are making, some YouTube gals. I'm happy for you guys. I'm not jealous at all. YouTube's shadow banning us. This is
I'm happy for you guys. Not jealous. Oh, I'm not jealous. Oh, I'm not jealous. Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm fucking... I keep reading the chat and not listening to him properly.
We're not making the ad dollars that some YouTube guys are making, some YouTube gals. I'm happy for you guys. I'm not jealous at all. YouTube's shadow banning us. This is actually how I make money, is this trifold right here. I don't care if
Oh, me, man, then he's doomed. So he is, and that's what his problem is. That's why he's pissed off that homeless bloke's going through the trash. Because he's beat him to it, and now he's gonna have to go hungry all day. Oh, bless.
I make money if you get the trifold in your car. and I send it to you digitally. You print it out yourself at FedEx or Kinko's or wherever you want to go, and then you keep this in your car. You always keep it in your car. Always. As a matter of fact, I got one here, and I got a backup one, black and white, right here.
And remember, people, you get a free rubber band with it, yeah, that you can use to attach your driving license and your insurance shit and and all that crap. What's that? Record yourself reading the kids to sleep. Right, there was this fucking slag who broke into the bear's house and stole their food. They fucked her right up. I might.
I printed out when I gave the one I had in my car away. I met somebody at a barber shop and he told me he got pulled over all the time, and I said, "Let me give you my trifold right here, bro."
Oh,
so as soon as I gave him my trifold, I ran over to the print shop and I printed up.
He has had an haircut, innit? So he was in there. Fucking hell, man. That's an awesome pause face. I still forgot to upload the pause faces to Discord. I'm sorry. I've not been on Discord for fucking ages. I really ain't. I've just been... My mind's been elsewhere lately. But anyway, yeah, so he went and got his hair cut. And, you know, like the normal conversations. Like, oh, you going away anywhere? Nice to shave. And, oh, how's the missus? And what about the kids? And, oh, I like your car. Oh, how's your mum? All them normal conversations, yeah, that people have at hairdressers. His one was, yeah, well, I got pulled over the other day. And, oh, my God, it was, like, awful. It took a whole 10 minutes of my life. And I had to show them my driving license. And I had to prove I was insured. Oh, you wait just there. I got the thing for that. Here's a trifold. Boom, boom,
One in
boom.
black and white. It's the exact same thing. It works. It works. So that's the whole point. That's the whole point. I guess he did clean it up. I guess he did. He's over there digging in the trash, man. God help him, man. God help him.
God.
God help him. It matters so much. So what's going on with you guys? Anybody got anything new that you wanted me to cover? Was there anything that you guys had seen? You email me. Go to deletelaws.com. Happy.
I haven't been hairdressers for years, David, so no, absolutely not. Not yet. I'm still a brunette. I've got 4 grey hairs at the front when I let them grow, but I've been hairdressers for years. My hair's well long.
Happy channel. Go to deletelaws.com. Go to the inquiry form on deletelaws.com and say, "Hey, Chili, I saw that you said you give away free digital trifolds. You'll email it to me. Can you email me that?" And I'll go, "Sure, bro." And then you'll just have it show up in the mail. Now, listen, I get hundreds, thousands of emails. So every once in a while, I miss a couple and then I feel terrible. And I go back and try to find that email, and sometimes I can't. So if you don't get it within a couple days of emailing me, contact me again through deletelaws.com and send me another inquiry and say, "Yo, Chili, you said you get it to me for free. I emailed you a couple days ago." Oh. Man, this is YouTube. Yeah, you know, that works out. Let me know how that works out, bro. Let me know how that works out, dude. I don't think it's gonna go quite
I like these versions of bedtime stories.
how you think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna roll quite how you think it's gonna roll. I mean, I get all these internet keyboard warriors who are always like, "Oh, you're gonna get yours one day." Maybe now. So
What happened then? I thought this was supposed to be a live
always like,
earlier.
"Oh, you're gonna get yours one day." Maybe now.
Oh, what did he edit out just then? Or am I wrong? Was it just because his internet shit or something?
So I just can't help but think that they are. Let me move my vehicle real quick and see if I can get a better signal, just real fast, because this seems to be cutting out for no
Apparently it was internet.
good reason. So let me just move my car real quick. One second. I'm just moving a vehicle here. And I gotta look at the road when I push on the gas. So give me 1 second. Let me just move my car here real
Liam, you forgot to add at the end of that slag.
fast and see if I can get a better signal. See if I can get a better signal, my friend. A little bit of a better signal. 1 second.
I think the homeless geezer has stolen
There
the
we
signal.
are. Maybe this will get a better signal right here. This does have a better signal sometimes. Can you guys do me a favor and hit
No.
the like button? Just take your
Absolutely
finger
not.
and hit the like button.
No.
Just hit the like
No.
button. Just take your finger and tap, tap, tap on that
Ugh,
like button. If
stop.
you would, pretty please. And I gotta go live on TikTok, Rick Rock, so I gotta jump over to
see,
TikTok and go live.
Fucking told you, yeah? Told you this was his TikTok voice, that shit at the beginning, because that's what he does. What's up, TikTok? Mate, welcome. Oh my days, the fucking cringe. You are nearly 50 years old. Grow the fuck up. Hi, Unlocked, how you doing?
There for a little while.
That sounded dead stern, sorry. I'm happy to see you. Hi, Unlocked. How you doing?
It is so strange. Actually, Gene, I'm not getting thick. I'm getting thinner. I'm losing fat weight right now.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, and I also, you know, I'm really focused on my health right now because of, as I work so much, I didn't really focus on my own health for a while.
Oh God, man, work. This is work. You know what? Yeah. So I can sit. I don't do this all the time. I don't. Yeah, but I can sit on my ass all day and watch YouTube videos, right? And I can watch some that are controversial. I can watch some that I might later then cover when I go live or something. I could do that, and I can do that all day. I was hard at work when I'm sat on my arse. I was going to call it a fat arse, but it has its moments. Watching YouTube. Honestly, I don't even get paid for it. That's how good I am. I'm giving back to the community by sitting on my arse and watching YouTube videos. Simples.
While, and now I've jumped that track, and now I'm focused on losing fat weight and get.
That is a weird time to get paid Unlocked. I bet you've been fucking shitting it all day then, ain't you? Thinking it's not going to happen. And then like with it being at 7:30 at night, it's not even like, I don't know. I hate it when shit like that happens. It's like with the social, for example, fucking when they say, oh yeah, it'll be in by 5 o'clock, but you know that at 5 o'clock, you can't phone them anymore because they're closed. And so if it don't go in, then you're fucked, and you can't do nothing until the next day, or even the next fucking after the weekend. Just, money's a pain in the fucking arse. But we need it, but it's a pain in the fucking arse.
Myself as healthy as I can be. So there it is. Greg, Gloria, what's going on? Les Paul, I love Yahweh.
Gloria.
What is going on? Clicked on a link to your trifold and it gave me a 404 error. Try it again. Are you putting delete laws with a Z? DeleteLaws.com with a Z. So that would be amazing if you did that. Your confidence is Coquito. What is going on?
I watch all the like the younger drama commentary channels that are on YouTube. See, I am down with the kids. They don't know who I am. I'm not important, but I'm still down with them because I understand what they're saying. I understand all the words and the terms and everything. I'm proper skilled, me. And then I watch the shit like that we probably most of us watch. And then I watch things like, I don't know, debunking fucking stupid conspiracy theories. I watch loads of that shit actually. So yeah, happy days. Hi, Pat there. How you doing? What's that? Just the boss was doing the payroll a bit late. Bit bloody late. 7:30's well late though, ain't it?
Noel, oh yeah, NYPD. So I did a short to the Brooklyn Police Department and told them that I was going to come there and audit their police department, which I am going to do. So Brooklyn Police Department.
Oh no, I bet they're terrified. What are they going to do?
I hope you arrest me too because I'm going to sue the shit out of you guys.
Is that his reference to? Ain't that where that auditor was from? Who nicked an orange, an apple, orange, wasn't it? And then got arrested for it. So is that his whole thing? You arrested this law-abiding citizen who filmed himself stealing something. Let's see if you arrest me too. Yeah, man. Good plan. Excellent plan. Good plan.
New York City pays out $1 billion every couple of years to police brutality and police misconduct cases. You know, a lot of the lawsuits I've done, I don't know if I'm going to get any money out of those, but I'm going to get money out of the...
Oh, so he plans. So its whole intention is to go to New York to act like a dickhead, get arrested, so that he can sue them, and so that they'll just give him a settlement. That's a brilliant plan, brilliant. And you just recorded yourself telling everybody it. Well done, Chiller.
NYPD when I go to Brooklyn and I audit the 75th precinct. 75th precinct, I'll see you guys soon. I'll be there. I will be there. I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to New York as well. I miss so many people in New York. I made a lot of friends back there.
Guaranteeing New York does not miss him in the slightest. Do you remember the reception that Marjorie Taylor Greene got, yeah, when she went to New York a few weeks ago? That's basically how the whole of New York will feel if Chili goes there.
It's yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. All right, well, listen, I just wanted to come on for a couple minutes and ask you, why don't you have a trifold in your car? How come you don't?
Because we're not fucking stupid. How come you are?
I give it for free, and it's only $6 if you want to buy it digitally. Why don't you have it? I give it away for free if you don't have $6. If you have $6, I want you to purchase it and get the digital trifold that you print out at home yourself. But why don't you have one?
He still hasn't declared, has he, like where he's going to run for governor for? And he said, I mean, this was ages ago now, wasn't it? That he said he has decided what state he is going to run for. He has decided it. Oh, don't be daft, Colm, it's fine. Thank you. He's decided what state he was going to run for governor for. Yeah, he's still not told us, has he? So just yeah. Settlements and payouts for police misconduct cases totaled $121 million last year, up from about $85 million the year before, according to analysis of city data by the Legal Aid Society. Thank you, Delete Laws. I said ages ago, that's one of my concerns, that one day he will just get a settlement, you know, just shut the fuck up and go away money. And then he'll class it as a win. But yeah, good point, actually, yeah, because he said billions, didn't he? Well, you know, it's chilly, ain't it? I mean, nothing he says is true.
You think it's a downside having the Supreme Court cases that can get you out of dealing with a piggy? That's a bad thing for you to have? And it's free, bro! It's free, dude! Like, what more can I do for you? What can Brown do for you? Alright, anyway, listen, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Fuck off, dickhead. And that's what he says as well when he does his little TikTok style videos. I can't stand it, man. It's headbanging. Let's watch some of this shit, anyways. This is old. It's from a year ago. It's just weird listening to how some of his bullshit changes. And this channel could have probably been a good channel. But I mean, they've only got 2.15k. 2,000, whatever. Anyway, yeah, they've only got that many subscribers. Which, by the way, I'm not knocking. I've only got this many subscribers. But like, it doesn't look like they've grown very much. And the comments for this video, it's all like fucking, what a freaking liar. Oh, little Chilito, how far he's come. He now has more warrants than he had then. It's just that it basically just didn't tell them the truth at all. I think he tells them that, oh God, he brings in racism and all sorts. So we're watching this. Somebody sent this to me. I had seen it before, but I completely forgot about it. I like watching old shit, so happy days. Let's watch old shit. Hi, Burns, how you doing? Is there anybody that I've not said hi to? Because if there is, I'm so sorry. Hi, everybody. What's that? TikTok, yeah, man.
Today, his website, Delete Our Injustice. Our next
Sorry, and they are both psychotherapists. Psychotherapists? I think that's what they are. Something therapists.
guest today is passionate about America keeping its promise to liberty and freedom. He believes that the basis of so much of our injustice is based on the devastating ruling in
'Hey, Upshares, how you doing?
1968 on the Supreme Court case Terry versus Ohio, which we're going to talk about today. His website, deletelaws.com, spells it all out for us.
You're right, Arto. You are the dickhead. Delete Laws is the twat. I'm sorry.
He's commanding an audience and people are listening. Welcome, Chile de Castro.
Commanding an audience. He's commanding an audience, don't you know?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. Thank you so much for being willing to come on the show today. I want to have you introduce yourself to our audience. So tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Chile de Castro. Me llamo Jose Maria de Castro, pero en Estados Unidos is Chile. My friends called me Chile growing up. I learned Spanish in my 20s. My father spoke Spanish and didn't speak English, so I had to learn Spanish to communicate with him. I was raised in a very small town in Alaska that has its fair share of loud vocal racists and loud vocal authoritarians. I had a lot of problems growing up because I have severe ADHD. I have OCD, obsessive, can't tell. And also because I was the only one of the two Latino kids in the town and one black kid. I was in 100 fistfights through high school.
I remember that one black kid was supposed to be his cousin or something because he used that as an excuse as to why he can't be racist. He's not racist, you know. He's not racist. I've got a black friend. How can I be racist? I'm not racist because I've got a black cousin. Not racist. And he tries to play the race card again for himself, even though he does not look Hispanic at all. He's just, exactly, he looks more white than you. He looks more white than most of us. It's fucking any of us that are white. I mean, just, yeah. He's white. He's fucking white.
I say 100, I'm not joking. So I have a unique story with bullying where I was bullied till I was 12, and then I became a very good wrestler, and then I beat up all the bullies who beat me up.
Lies.
So I have a unique path that other people didn't get to live, but I did. 25 years old, the police no-knock raided my house. I know exactly who told them. I know who their confidential informant is. I don't want to give him his light. I know what he did. He knows what he did. He lied to the police.
It's stage 10 cancer. Come on, church. It's stage 10 cancer.
And told him I was a drug dealer. Because I had been teaching MMA and fighting MMA, when the
Don't
police
accidentally fast forward it. Because it seemed to jump from, poor me, everybody was racist to me, to, oh my God, I got no-knock raided. Sorry, I might have done, I'm good
also
at that.
because I was the only
Go
one of
from
the
there.
two Latino kids in the town and one black kid. I was in 100 fistfights through high school. I mean,
He kept count. So he kept count how many. I wonder if he did like notches. Like notches on your bedpost. Except he did like, well, probably still did notches on his bedpost, but yeah.
I say 100, I'm not joking. So I have a
That's
unique
super
story
cool,
with
man.
bullying where I was bullied till I was
Wow,
12, and then
that's
I became a very good wrestler, and then I beat up all the bullies who beat me up.
Lies.
So I have a unique path that other people didn't get to live, but I did.
Fuck off.
25 years old, the police no-knock raided my house. I know exactly who told them. I know who their confidential informant is. I don't want to give him his light. I know what he did. He knows what he did.
He knows what he did, yeah. He told them that you were manufacturing with the intent to supply GHB, a date rape drug. He knows exactly what he did. He should be proud of himself. You know what he did. You should be pissed off with him, I suppose, because you trusted the wrong person. But, no. Don't do drugs, kids.
He lied to the police and told them I was a drug dealer.
You were.
Because I had been teaching MMA,
No, you hadn't.
fighting MMA.
You're a liar.
When the police followed me around,
No, they
based on
didn't.
confidential information, when they saw me go to MMA practice, that then warranted them, validated them to no-knock raid my house.
Why? How? Explain.
The first time they raided me was a knock-announce raid, which is from Kerr versus California of 1963. Knock, 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 police, police, police. They have to wait. They're supposed to wait 15 seconds. Burst down my door. That was the first time. I told them everything. I was naive about what the police system was like. I told them everything. When the kids were dying, I told them everything. So then the second time they came back a month later, I had told them that I would gladly turn myself in. They no-knock raided me the second time. And that experience just...
Isn't that weird? Because, I mean, according to him, in a video that I only played last week, he got no-knock raided twice, remember? And it was so traumatic that he'd forgotten about it. And yet here he is remembering about it again. But remembering one and the other one was, you know what, who can keep up with his
I
bullshit?
can tell you a lot of those stories, but I think for the purpose of this particular podcast, I think that a lot of people, that's the reason why I'm here now. Because it informs
Yeah,
who
he
I am
blocked it
today.
out, exactly,
And
fellow.
when you're not secure in your home, respect to the Fourth Amendment, that will affect you for the rest of your life, as it has me. So people identify me as being white. When I was prosecuted for 5 felonies for the words I said to Chief of Police Michael Moore, who was a detective then, they said during the opening arraignment at 5 o'clock in the morning down at Twin Towers, they said, Your Honor, Mr. DeCastro comes from a long family of drug dealers.
Rubbish.
And because he's Colombian and his father was in the drug business, we feel like he's a high flight risk.
I don't believe that at all. I really don't. I don't believe that at all. Especially because it is common knowledge that he didn't even know his dad. He learned to speak Spanish in his 20s, according to him, so that he could talk to his dad. Yet he didn't meet his dad until he was nearly 40. He didn't even know his dad. His dad had nothing to do with his life. Nothing. Fuck all. So the police aren't going to put that on you, and no court would allow that to be put on you for a father that you didn't even know, that you didn't have anything to do with. And at this point here, what he's talking about, he literally, he'd not even met his dad yet. He'd not even met him. So fuck off, you fucking liar.
There was no evidence seized against me. There's
Liar.
no evidence, possession evidence. They gave me a $2.5 million bail because I'm Colombian. So that's why if you ever watch any of my
Fucking
things,
couldn't have
it's
spat my
don't
drink
understand
out
racism.
then.
They left me in a dungeon for a week based on the concept that because I'm Colombian, I must be a high flight risk. I didn't know my father then. So I can keep going on, but I just wanted to, that's the story and the story of my life. And the reason, if you ever see some salty dog come out of me, when people tell me I don't understand.
Oh, it does it, Raymondo, exactly, yeah, but it does. If you're Chili DeCastro and you can make a woe is me, I can use other people's names like Breonna Taylor and George? Fuck me, man. I was about to say George bloody hell, man. George Floyd. I'm sorry, stupid brain on, obviously. Anyway, if I can use these people's names and I can pretend that I've been really, really hard done to and etc., then yeah, that's just Chili. So obviously it really affected him and he blocked it out because it was just so traumatic.
And racism. That's why.
Please take
so
it
just-
out.
yes,
She's doing me a
Well, I knew you were interesting, but that sure does fill in a lot of gaps for us.
And these pair of idiots I'm going to be insulting to them because they're a pair of fucking idiots with qualifications, apparently. Just eat it all up. How pathetic. They did not do the tiniest bit of research on their guest. All they would have had to do, is Google him. That's it. And they didn't even do that. They just eat up every bit of bullshit that he says. Fucking ridiculous.
And I appreciate you going there. You know, I was going to ask you who you were 10 years ago versus who you are today. You kind of talked about it. Would you go into that a little bit more in depth?
Like that.
10 years ago, who was I 10 years ago? That's a great question. 10 years ago, I moved to Hollywood, California. When the police no knock raided me, that derailed my acting career. I had been I booked a series, I booked a Pepsi commercial with Britney Spears, I booked a Sea-Doo commercial national, I booked a national this. I was just on fire. I was very open and gregarious, very loving, and would let everybody come to my house to have a party, bring whoever you want. I didn't have a no guys list. In LA, there's always no guys list. So then I became very popular with the guys. Hey, Chili, we'll let everybody come to his house. Absolutely. I'm not intimidated by another man just because he's another man. And that's the LA way a lot. So
what? Kat, will you please stop it? Wait there a second. I can't fucking doing this right next to my foot. This shit. Go and make out there. Pain in the arse. Fucking hell, man. I won't even listen to him.
Just on fire. I was very open, and the police no knock raided me. That derailed my acting career. I booked a series, I booked a Pepsi commercial with Britney Spears, I booked a Sea-Doo commercial national, I booked a national this. I was just on fire. I was very open.
Pepsi commercial, Britney Spears. So he booked it and did it, or he's saying that he booked it and it got cancelled? Obviously, he's full of shit. I mean, we all know that. He's a failed actor. But yeah, because the police arrested him, that's why he's a failed actor. It's not because his acting fucking sucks.
Gregarious and very loving, and would let everybody come to my house to have a party, bring whoever you want. I didn't have a no guys list. In LA, there's always no guys list. So then I became very popular with the guys. Hey, Chili, we'll let everybody come to his house. Absolutely. I'm not intimidated by another man just because he's another man. And that's the LA way a lot. So I was pretty open, and then that jaded me to the core, that no knock raid. So 10 years ago, I had written a book on sociology, a textbook that was hypersexual situations within social cliques. I'd done a 10-year study on sexual communications within a social clique when a hypersexual situation happened.
Did he do that at the same time as becoming a constitutional law scholar? So also become a sex... So I can't even remember what he fucking said. Look, I've literally just forgotten what he just said the book was called or what it was about. Did he say sociology? No, I need to stop interrupting him. But sex, he knows nothing about, and sociology, which he also definitely knows nothing about, as well as him being a constitutional law scholar, which he knows nothing about.
And in other words, if we're dating and we're in a clique, and then we break up or we don't break up, and one of the friends in the clique dates you, what happens to the clique? So that's what I was doing 10 years ago. I was interviewing people about what happened in a clique when they had a hypersexual situation happen. And then I raised the money and I started a tech company. And the technology business, just so you know, you're going to have less than a 1% chance of having any kind of successful business. And I'm not making excuses for myself. It didn't work. I tried. It didn't work out. So then a couple of years ago, I have a rich investor who's a white Republican, 2-time Trump voter.
Yes, we know. He likes you, doesn't he, Chilla? He thinks you're sexy.
And he said, you know so much about the law.
Where is it then? Because that's weird, isn't it? Because we've never found the book. We've never seen the book. So I mean, he just said that he wrote this book, so it's got to be out there. It's Chilla. It's got to be out there somewhere, isn't it? But if you can't find it, then he's just absolutely full of shit. He's just absolutely full of shit.
This idea for a show
What's she
called
doing?
Delete Laws.
What? Yeah, she just said something. What did she say?
What? She's sleeping wrong.
No, you're having a flipping laugh. You're sleeping there. That was your choice, remember? You decided.
And as I just said, she was going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
To avoid that whole argument.
Exactly. I got told.
And so I took his concept 7 years ago and put it into a pilot. And then after that pilot, Jeff and I had a big falling out because he didn't want to show police violence. And I was like, the problem is the police violence. I wasn't willing to budge. He wasn't willing to budge. Project got shelved. It's done. It's on my YouTube. And then a year ago, Jeff and I melded our business fracture. Mm-hmm. Our friendship still remained. We still hung out. We still went out together and hung out. And then a year ago, I produced The Terry Era, which is on my YouTube page, Delete Laws with a Z. And I just see a tipping point here right now to change this world.
Yeah. Does anybody else find it funny that every time he does it could just be me? Yeah, I am admittedly very easily amused over the stupidest little things. But it makes me smile every time I hear him have to clarify that. It's delete laws with a Z. Delete laws with a Z. It's delete laws with a Z, with a Z. Yeah, LAWZ. Yeah. Don't put an S, you won't get the right one if it's an S. Put a Z, it's the right one. Hello, Rampage. How is Glasgow this fine evening?
So that's why I've come out.
Have you still got your Glasgow accent as well? We were talking about accents earlier. You're talking about how people are losing them a little bit because of that goddamn internet, right? You do still sound like a proper Glaswegian, don't you? I hope so, because I love that accent.
And if we had interviewed a month ago, I was probably more salty. Talking for a month, telling total strangers, crying in front of 1,000 people.
I don't even know what a Cornish accent sounds like. I can't think. Who's an actor that I might know that speaks, or a comedian or something with a proper Cornish accent? I've never been to Cornwall, so honestly, I can't think. It's Z because we are edgy, yeah, man. That's exactly why it's Z. Really? Is that what they sound like? I didn't think. Right, I'm trying to think. Really? Is that a Cornish accent? I always thought that was a bit like, sometimes a bit Bristol, sometimes a bit Irish. That's what everyone thinks a Devon accent is. Is it like the one that, if you're singing the song, yeah, I've got a brand new combine harvester, and you did it in that sort of farmer accent. Is it like that? I've got a brand new combine harvester.
Showing the raw emotions of what I go through when I read about a case, and then I go into the family and this is.
I have no accent, exactly.
Look up their Facebook page and their LinkedIn, and I look up their IMDb, I look up everything.
Peaky Blinder definitely doesn't have an accent, absolutely. Rampage is still Glaswegian, which thank fuck for that. And cool, that's Unlock's accent. Like the farmer song thing, I've got a brand new combine harvester.
I've ever done.
That's awesome.
And showing that vulnerability. I'm a real A personality, egotistical macho male. There's no other way to say it. And so literally crying in front of people, and telling the story of being known up.
I ain't never been down south, so I've got no idea how people talk down there. It's like a different planet to me. I'm stuck in my little middle England bit thing. Sometimes go to the north, sometimes go to the east to get to Seaside. Slightly down to the south sometimes if we're feeling brave, but not very far. And then back to the middle again. I've been up north, I've been to Scotland, I've been as far as like Edinburgh and Glasgow. Yeah, I've been to Ireland, mostly Northern Ireland, but I did go into Republic of Ireland, such a gobful. What do you call it? Is that main island? Normal island? Proper island? Been there a couple of times as well.
Read it. Has made me a happier person. If we had interviewed a month ago when we first talked, I was still dealing with the fact that I hadn't really told very many people that the police had no-knock raided me. And I still had a lot of these feelings as though, in my own personal family, a lot of people still think, and they told me to my face, you must have done something wrong for the cops to know.
Really, Arto? That's wicked. Some of this, I've not looked at this AI stuff. People are going on about it loads lately, don't they? So, it's interesting. What's that? I saw the worst was live. Shocking. I've never been to Ireland, but all of the rest of the UK. Come on, they must see the first. No, I don't know. Let's see where it goes, I've not watched it all. Not recently, anyway. I think I watched it when it happened, but I can't remember any of it. So maybe I just watched bits of it on somebody's channel or something.
I'll raid your house. Twice. the guy who was the confidential.
Take care, Bob. Have a good night, mate. Bye.
Was a celebrity. So they were working for their money. They raid your house. Twice. The guy who was the confidential informant was a celebrity. So they were working for their money. They were working.
Get fucked. Sorry.
And I still had a lot of these feelings as though, in my own personal family, a lot of people still think, and they told me to my face, you must have done something wrong for the cops to no-knock raid your house. Twice. The guy who was the confidential informant was a celebrity. So they were working for their money. They were working for the big business.
Uh-huh.
So that's the reason. That's just a little kind of a nutshell of how I got.
What a load of bollocks. What a load of fucking bollocks. What a load of fucking bollocks. And can you remember, he was crying because Kate called him out for manufacturing with the intent to supply the date rape drug, GHB, which I will keep on saying for as long as I can keep on talking. One of his excuses was And also, it's not a date rape drug. We use it in bodybuilding and all this, that, and the other. So he was trying to justify that, yes, he was doing it, but it wasn't for date rape reasons. It was for bodybuilding reasons. He said that, not in them words exactly, but that is what he was doing. That's how he was justifying it. He says that, but then he's saying now that he didn't do it anyway. It was all completely made up. The police found no evidence, apparently, no evidence whatsoever, not even possession. Yet he had like $1 squillion bond and he pled guilty and got just what a load of shit, man.
Here, without being no-knock rated, without Breonna Taylor being murdered.
See, there it is, look, drops her name again. Fucking cunt, does my fucking head in. Dropping her fucking name for his own worries me bullshit. Oh, do me.
Lloyd coming back and saying, I believe in you, let me give you some more money to produce some more content. Without having an investor who would invest in cop stuff, where we're going to show cops being the bad guys that they are.
Is that what you're going to do? Yeah.
And without those processes, I wouldn't be here now. And also the natural curiosity that I have about, it wasn't Terry v. Ohio the reason they did no-knock raid me. It was Illinois versus Gates in 1983.
Come, you sit on it like you're supposed to sit on it until it goes numb and then do that. You ever the episode of In-Betweeners when Jay, the bullshitter, he does it and he's trying to close the laptop when his mum opens the door and he can't do it because his hand's all numb. It's so funny. Everybody should watch the In-Betweeners just in case you ain't.
Case that superseded the 1969 cases, Spinelli versus United States. So when I started to do something called jurisprudence or stare decisis, depends on who you're talking to, it's the same thing. Case precedents of the past, stare decisis. I didn't go to law school, so
no shit, shut up.
Illinois versus Gates attaches to Terry. And now the study that I've done just this year alone has led to breakthroughs in the research that traces back the drug laws, not just to Harry Anslinger, because the racism that Harry Anslinger projected was just to get the laws passed by the racist Congress. The real truth is that Harry Anslinger was working for Big Oil. He had inherited the wealth of Andrew Mellon, who he married his daughter, who was the Secretary of Treasury for FDR. This is revelation. If people are seeing this and they don't know what I'm talking about, our entire penal system, criminal justice system, the reason why your friend goes to jail for marijuana today. Oh,
is that another one of his excuses, delete laws? I might remember him wrong, because I swear he said about bodybuilding as well. But was that another one that him and his girlfriend used it for a sexy time? Yeah, man.
It's because of capitalism. J.D. Rockefeller, the Standard Oil Company, tracing all the way back to Harry Anslinger getting a piece of one of the subsidiaries of Standard Oil. And then because he was in the head of the Federal Narcotics Agency, he then created law based around...
Just to you, Colm, I think I banged my elbow this weekend. I've got a right fucking bruise on it. And it hurts. I don't like it. I'm not happy.
And it's really sore.
Yeah, it's a little bit sore. It's not really sore.
Yeah,
I'm sure that...
I said it hurts. And I wanted to know if it was big because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, and I said it's a bit small.
And she basically said, stop being a pussy, it's Tana. I know you didn't say that because you wouldn't say that because you don't swear. Nanny swears, you don't.
By marrying his daughter. So revelations in understanding our criminal justice system.
Well, I think what's interesting about that is you actually answered 3 questions in one, because I was going to ask you, why are you so passionate about
Mom.
The activism? You answered that. But also, I was going to ask you, what came first? The capitalism in terms of how we see it running the judicial system, or the judicial system, and you just, kind of collapsed that all into one and made it really easy to understand. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
I don't know how much of a visual you guys will get. I don't know how much of a visual you'll get from my Zoom camera here.
Could it be the girlfriend that we saw video footage of? That girlfriend that was actually the hostess from the club.
on my laptop.
It's too long ago. Not long enough ago. I mean,
the reason I built
not the poster. Anything but the poster. Don't do it.
Brain on the wall to
no.
Show literally racists who say that there's no such thing as institutional racism. Unfortunately, I can prove it. There is. But Standard Oil was broken up in 1863. And now what's going to happen is, it starts in 1863. It's going to be broken up in 1911. So now, as you guys all know, the way it works is rich people control the legislature controls the policing. It's a layer cake. So when Standard Oil gets broken up in 1911, now you have dozens of rich white men who have stock and own ownership of fossil fuels. Now these rich white men are going to look down in Mexico and over at the Indian hemp industry and say, we don't want that over here. They passed the Harrison Act.
Just completely change the subject, yeah? Is that a poster of the Queen behind that woman? It kind of looks like it, don't it? Okay, just thought I'd mention that. Yeah.
In 1914, just 3 years after Standard Oil gets broken up. Then all these guys, because they made us, you have to get a tax license for hemp. You can't really get hemp in America, but marijuana is as popular as ever in 1914 as it is today. So now, right here, the League of Nations
Oh, our times have changed. Ecophalia. Oh, fucking hell, man. That's crackers.
is going to ban marijuana in 1925. Why did they ban cannabis in 1925? For what? Because the League of Nations, all those countries are experimenting using hemp as an energy source.
Okay.
Now you can go down to Wrights and Elizabeth Wright and what she does at the League of Nations and her
Swear she's
direct
just
connection
humouring him
to
now.
J.D.
Okay,
Rockefeller.
okay.
Remember, Rockefeller may have broken up Standard Oil, but he was still the chairman of the board. He still had a vested interest. So Rockefeller gives $10 million to the Egyptian Museum of Cairo. $10 million in 1926. Really? Do the math on that. What's $10 million today? For a museum? Is that what he did? Really? Okay, sure. So then, now here's the really ironic part.
Go on then, what?
So this is Andrew Mellon here. Andrew Mellon, he's going to
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt again, yeah, by saying the same woman with the Queen poster behind her head looks so fucking bored right now, don't she? Like, this woman, she's trying to, like, nod along, act like she knows what the fuck he's talking about. But this woman, she's zoned out. She's done a me, where she's hearing, but she ain't listening anymore.
Harry's going to marry his daughter, and he's going to diversify his money.
Harry's going to marry his daughter? See what I mean? I zoned out. What?
So this is Andrew Mellon here.
Right.
Andrew Mellon, Harry's going to marry his daughter,
What's that for
and
for
he's
that?
going to diversify his money into Lamont DuPont and William Randolph Hearst. And then J.D. Rockefeller is going to die in 1937. Andrew Mellon's going to pass the Marijuana Tax Act and die in 1937. And this is the link I try to tell to all people. This is where Harry goes crazy. He's inherited the fortune of his father-in-law. Now he's going to make damn sure that hemp can never get a breath. So now he incorporates.
Make sure everybody reads Delete Laws's comment. I'll read it out anyway. And remember, everyone, that Chile only did GHB for bodybuilding till he was 40. And then he switched to anabolics. And that's from his own mouth.
The FDA incorporates the World Health Organization, and in 1961,
She does, Goff. I think she does. I think you might be right. That's her trick. Yeah, she's got eyes painted on her eyelids.
he hosts in Manhattan, flies everybody in, puts them in the Waldorf. They all agree marijuana is the devil drug. So it's internationally criminalized. 60.
Absolutely, Liam. Yeah, that's a good. That's it, isn't it? That's how I get sometimes, honestly.
We start procedural law, common law to kick your door down, based on the Kurds being marijuana dealers. The exigent circumstances clause is then going to be invoked again in Terry v. Ohio. Exigent meaning that loss of life could be the officer's life or yours, and the cops are helping people by grabbing them. They're helping you.
So I want to stop you there because that's exactly where I was going to go next. Because you had some thoughts that we shared in our communication about. I'm just going to see what it was. Okay, so it's like you said, no justice, no peace, and defund the police. It's not where the focus should be. So say something about that because you brought me right to the point where I want to be.
It's just the most counterproductive thing I've ever heard. And at first we had to say it. We had to brand the Black Lives Matter. They don't. To this government, they don't. Now, today, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't. If JD right now gets killed on camera, unless there's a big outrage, everybody's talking about, yay, George Floyd got justice. There never would have been justice without a camera.
Exactly.
So this idea that Black Lives Matter, okay, now we need to shift the page. Martin Luther King Jr. saw legislation signed.
For God's sake.
What legislation is BLM asking for? Don't give me a laundry list of crap. Give me the tip of the spear. Show me where the police interaction happens with the person on the street. Now, I go over the Fourth Amendment in great detail on my social media pages. You have a right to be secure in your person against unreasonable searches and seizures. Terry v. Ohio passed in 68. What was going on in 61, 62, 54, 55, 56? It was passed so that cops could grab black people, just straight up. White people weren't getting grabbed unless you were poor, dirt poor, and you worked in an assembly.
It is from, I think it's called Change the Narrative. Yeah, wait there. Give us a second. No, see, I'm crap out. Oh, see, professional as always, look. Where's Arby? Arby used to do all this wonderful stuff for me. It was so helpful. I miss him. There we go, there's a link. Fuck me, where am I gone now? Look, you've lost me. It's lost me. Oh my God, I'm lost. There we go.
White people weren't getting grabbed. Unless you were poor, dirt poor, and you worked in an assembly, passed so that cops could grab black people. Just straight up. White people weren't getting grabbed. Unless you were poor, dirt poor, and you worked in an assembly plant where there
Oh, maybe it's fell out of me then, Garth. It must be that. Never mind.
would be an uprising,
I'll get over it.
you didn't get grabbed. You just didn't. Just like the 1911 Sullivan Act. It didn't apply to your gun
I
right.
do say stupid shit sometimes. People fall out of me. They live, I live. Everybody gets over it. Laughs a bitch.
Does now, does today. Same law from 1911 that was only passed against black people is now applied to all people.
Great
That says
difficulty.
you have to get permission from the president of the police bureau to get gun rights.
Apparently, I can now use StreamYard and that on my phone, but I can't share the screen. So the only way I can show videos and that on it is by breaking them down into 10-minute sections under 200 megabytes and adding them. So we'll see.
So, JD, I'm not a black savior, okay? This idea that I did this for
Is
black
the white woman not on it anymore then? Because it was just called Change the Narrative. I don't know. Oops, bollocks. Maybe she's zoned out too many times. Could be that. Fuck me, man. I've pressed play about 3 times. Play!
people. I did it selfishly for me. And then realizing
Hi,
that
Vlad.
all
How you
the laws
doing?
were
Hello, Vlad. Sorry, I didn't pause it. Hi, Vlad. How you doing?
crafted against black people. And I do have a deep affinity for black people. A couple of best
of course
friends in
you
my life for years have been black. They still are my best friends. So
Is that all them black friends that were supposed to make videos telling everybody that Chile isn't a racist? Can you remember that? I remember that.
you have to change the message, Gene. It's the only reason I'm on your show. I'm only here right now to infect your brain, to infect others. And maybe someone sees me and say, man,
Yeah, super professional commentary channels always do shit off the phone.
this crazy Colombian guy. Fine, I'm crazy. Change your narrative.
So here's the thing. You know, we've gotten to an exchange, and I told you I wanted to do this on the show because I don't disagree with you that the message needs to be expanded. That's not ever what I said. I appreciate it. I think the difficulty and the challenge is if we go at each other about the message to the point at which it becomes a distraction. I'm sorry, that's stupid messenger. At which point it becomes a distraction and it works for the dominant oppressive culture, that's what concerns me. So I am in agreement that the message needs to be expanded. I never wanted to hear you. I never wanted you to hear me say that I disagreed. That's not it. It's the fact that it's like, for example, I don't go around bashing black people. I just don't do it. I don't do it because there's enough white people doing that. So I have opinions about certain people and I keep them to myself. I talk about them amongst my community. You'll never see me post anything about it. And that's that reason. I feel the same way about us and what we're talking about. We can't be out publicly talking about, no, change the message. This is bad. This is better. I think we have to find a way to talk about it, come together, figure it out, and then present it. That's my only point. Does that make sense?
I think that makes you like nearly 90% Italian then, doesn't it, Burns? If your mum's 100% Italian and your dad's 75%, you're Italian.
Sure. Well, that's why I'm here. So let's talk about it. John Terry's standing on a street. He's talking to children. He's talking to cats. They're milling around. Sounds like they're on speed to me. Sounds like they did speed and they're milling around, walking around like crackheads. That's what it sounds like to me. If you read the actual case.
Yeah.
Mike Fadden says, I have a video on this on my Delete Laws YouTube.
So he calls himself Colombian when it suits him, when he wants to try and play a race card. That's exactly what he's doing. And that's what he's done with that Las Vegas PD lawsuit. He's trying to play the race card against, when at least two of the coppers there were Hispanic as well, or Latino, or whatever they prefer to be called. I don't know, and I don't want to be presumptive. There is nothing that they would have no idea of his Colombian heritage without knowing his last name. Nobody has a clue. He is white presenting. That's it. So they were dealing with a white man. That's it. It fucking is pathetic that he's trying to fucking play the race card and that he's tried to do it before. He's trying to pretend it was bullied and shit because of his race. He's full of shit. At 100 fights, 100 fights. And he kept count because that's what normal people do. They count how many childhood schoolyard fights they have. Yeah, all day long. And then he got really good at wrestling and he beat everybody up. Yeah, of course he did, bro. Of course he did.
I break it down. Show you the scene, show you where they are, show you in Euclid Avenue what it looks like in 1961 and in 1963. I break it down. You have a right to stand on the street, mill around, talk to anybody you want, walk around cracked out, right? You can do whatever you want. The whole crux of Terry, John Terry, was
It's fucked up, innit, global warming? It's like you shouldn't be allowed to prevent crime. Well, that's his whole thing, isn't it? And it really is. It's like when there's a whole soft sit thing about, driving, not driving, I'm travelling. You shouldn't have to have a driving licence and all this, that and the other. And like Deborah, she got pulled over and done for DUI. Well, there was no victim. Where's the victim? Where's the victim? There's no victim. They have to... So these idiots, their way of thinking is that you can't prevent crime. Obviously, you can't prevent all crime, but you can't prevent any crime at all, ever. You have to wait. You have to just sit there and watch and wait for the crime to start being committed. Then you can do something about it. Make that fucking make sense, man. Fucking bullshit. No police should only be able to stop me after I commit a crime. In fact, screw it, not even then. Damn straight. Yeah, that's how it should be according to Chile anyways.
Human being. Cops cannot run up and grab you. That goes against our Bill of Rights.
Oh, fuck off.
You have a right to be free in your person. That's a guarantee by the Bill of Rights.
Oh.
Police don't have the right to grab you. That's straight and bullshit.
No, it's not.
Created by a white supremacist Supreme Court that got Thurgood Marshall to vote for Terry laws.
He's just pandering to the black woman now, isn't it? Because, I mean, I've already said the white woman looks bored shitless. Excuse me. He's like, he's pandering to her because he knows that she'll nod along and agree and whatnot. And sometimes for the right reason, a lot of times for the wrong reason. Chile does not believe in any of this bullshit. All he believes in is making money and becoming known if possible.
The liberal Supreme Court lawyer who fought the Kerr case. It's conservative roots. And a lot of people will say I'm a conservative, and then the people who are conservatives will tell you I'm a flaming liberal.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't gotta get you, JD. We gotta get the white conservatives who want to fight for liberty, and then you gotta get the urban youth, black people, to start to say overturn Terry. That has to become the tip of the spear. I watched 20 videos yesterday. The cop walks up to him, says, "I'm suspicious of you." That's a Terry stop. I keep on hearing it. Walking while black, walking with dog, driving while black. Mm-hmm. Those are Terry stops. Yes. Let's start to identify them properly.
Hi, Puffy Mama.
So that we know what to go after legislatively.
And so that's the problem, right? Because as you said, they're all in bed with each other. Everybody has a sellout factor when it comes to politics. We know that. And so the reason why there's a, Stop Asian Hate bill and there's not a Stop Black People Hate bill, we know why. Politically, lobbyists, the community has figured out that that's a way to not anger as many people as if they talk about reparations and a bill that stops hate against black people. We get it. So how do we get a lobbyist? How do black people get somebody?
I have noticed that, Raymondo, but I'm more inclined to call him a twat. But yeah.
Who's going to gain some traction the way white gay males did for gay marriage? Like what do you say is the solution?
It's going to be legislation. You're going to have to start in a liberal state like California. New Hampshire, live free or die. I'm not sure how we're going to. I'm building the momentum. That's what I'm doing. I make everybody go through the website. I give them 3 ebooks. I give them 3 wall graphics.
Thank you. I'm glad that is acceptable. It is an absolutely awesome word and very, very appropriate for Chile.
And give them to get them to sign up on the website so that I can build up a list of people. And when you get an email from me, it says this is not a drill, because I send out emails every week. If the email says this is not a drill, it's time to march. And we're not going to march for another hashtag. We're not going to march for another Jim Johnson.
Can you imagine that? You're on Chile's email list and you got an email that said this is not a drill. That's it then. You all have to get some big bits of cardboard and paint whatever thing that you want on them and then sellotape it to a wooden fucking stake and then march outside and meet everybody in March. And just, yeah, man, because Chile sent you an email that says this is not a drill.
Rick Garner, we're not going to march for another one. What's the point? We keep on
It's a
doing the same
hammer.
thing over and over.
Isn't it? Like he can use a fucking drill. He can't even use a fucking hammer.
I've built this to show you guys we keep on repeating history. We have 3 police commissions. They all say police are lawless. They need an external third party. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Enough with the civil litigation payouts. In New York alone, it's crazy.
Oh, it's
500. Okay. This is why I can't subscribe to the left.
I'm proper feeling this girl, honestly. I really am. Just look at her. She's dreaming of beaches and, you know, tropical islands and nice cocktails and a suntan and just, you know what I mean, a golden beach. You can just see it. You can see it in her eyes. Bless her. Bless her. No wonder she quit.
This is why I can't do it. They're so busy infighting about what the better idea is. About, oh, I'd like to do it like this, but let's do it like that a little bit. It's like, it's such a big infight. Constantly.
What is it? Ting, ting, ting. Ow. Ting, ting, ting. There's got to be a better way. And then it goes to a shop to get a staple fucking gun thing. It's so fucking funny. I think that's what he's got his fucking boxes in a twist about, ain't it? Or his fucking wife ones, what the fuck he wears. I don't want to know. But you know, his latest shit, you know, he's suing Google. You know, none of us are ever going to forget that. And he's suing Kate and Josh at the same time, and he changed it all, didn't it? And so I think now a big thing is that it's not just about videos that he's put on YouTube, the whole copyright thing. It's that another channel, being Kate's, got hold of a video that he hadn't posted on YouTube. And that's that one. That's the only one I can think of. It's the hammer one. So, yeah. So, excellent.
Left. They never come together and coalesce under one idea, one banner. And so people have told me to change my personality, be nicer, do these things. I'm in my 40s.
We know.
I can say black people instead of saying blacks that I read in history books and I watch on historical videos. But I've heard and seen the name blacks literally thousands of times. So if I say blacks, I'm not trying to be rude. I can adjust that. You're going to be really hard to take the 25 years of fighting MMA out of me. It's going to be hard for me to lose my edge.
Oh, that's because YouTube allowed that to be played by a different channel on their platform, even though he hadn't uploaded it to YouTube. Therefore, in his weird ass brain, it doesn't fall under the fair use doctrine because he hadn't uploaded it. If you get, so he hadn't uploaded it, so therefore they shouldn't have been able to use it. If he'd uploaded it, then fair enough, and it'd be fair use. But he hadn't uploaded it, so they somehow got hold of that video and put it on YouTube, and that's naughty YouTube apparently. Obviously, it isn't. It's just, I don't know. But I still stand by one of the funniest things he has ever done is try to sue Google, and it could have been amazing. It'd have been wicked. You know, if Google just thought, "Fuck it, let's go to trial," because it'd have been so funny. Obviously, they were never going to do that. And of course, it's going to get fucked off. It is. But it'd have been fucking hilarious. It would. I'd have been, oh God, man, I'd have been glued to it. That'd have been awesome. But yeah, there we go. He likes fair use, though, doesn't he, when it suits him? He likes showing other people's videos and that. That's all good. So, So, nah, Jose. Yeah, man.
It's going to be tough. So I know that I'm not the best leader in the whole world. I need to reach people like JD who have the ability to reach others through empathy. And I come off like a bull in a china shop.
You should find me a link to the hammer video. You should watch that.
The reason I'm even on social media is because they took a video of me, Amber Blay, whatever her name was on TikTok, and branded me a white supremacist when I was down teaching young black males about Terry, Ohio during the George Floyd protests.
Man.
I went down to teach young black men because they're the ones targeted of a Terry stop. I was down there educating. Some girl took a video of me, and then some weefy gay guy came by, and I came undone on him because he interrupted. And he said, "What are you doing? You shouldn't listen to this guy. I don't know what he's telling you, but it's probably bad." And, you know, it's so funny because my best friend's gay. I shouldn't tell people where I go out. I go out on Gay Road. When I go out to party, go to the gay bars. Way more fun than anything else. Way more fun. The chicks are better. The dudes are better. The fights, it's great. The music's better. The gay community is mine. So it's ironic how the times I've been stressed out in high stress situations, it's been by some gay guy who walked by and said some stupid comment. And it happened again last night when I was filming Police. Anyway, he walks by and he goes, "Don't talk to that guy. He's probably doing you bad." And so I went after him and I said, what are you offering? Are you offering young black males anything? Because they are being targeted. This lynching chart, you're not on, right? So then she... I
cannot imagine how condescending I would find it if I was, you know, that minority group or something, and this white man came up to me and, you know, basically started telling me that he knows how it is to be black and all this, that, and the other. It's insulting. I'm surprised they don't get knocked the fuck out. But his best friend was gay and black and a Jew and Catholic as well, 5 minutes ago, I think it was at least. So yeah, but now his best friend, maybe his best friend's black and gay and Jewish and Catholic. And Colombian, just for good measure. Maybe. Who knows?
Video of me and say this white supremacist is down here harassing us. We can't even march for George Floyd. Her video got 2 million
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
views. So I got calls from my friends and family. They're branding you a white supremacist. We know you're not. We know you don't like police, and you certainly are not a white supremacist. So then I just released all the video of the whole thing because I have a cameraman filming me. So I released the whole tape, and my video got 30,000 views. So there's 1.97 million people who still believe I was a white supremacist targeting some young black male, harassing him. Which is
Well, clearly we need to change that. So, you know, that's why I reached out to you. I wanted to give you some airtime, and I want to continue to communicate with you. Right now, I'm going to kick it to Susie. She's got a few questions for you.
Has she really? Oh my God, the woman's going to speak. She can actually speak. I'm shocked. Right. I think we should zoom in. I think we should focus on her. See how fed up she looks. Right, there we go.
So if you had a mission statement, what would it be?
overturn Terry v. Ohio.
Right there on all your social media.
Love it.
Perfect.
Wicked.
Tell us the, and I'm putting it in quotes, your words, hard truth about Roe versus Wade.
It doesn't matter if you're pro-choice or pro-life. That's not really what it boils down to for you and me or our children. The hard truth about Roe versus Wade is that it's been classified under the 9th Amendment of the Constitution that are unenumerated rights that belong to you. And pretty much with...
I forgot about that. That annoyed me. Wait there. See this, look. Right, I was reading this the other day. What you will hear. Chile in Alaska and struggles with ADHD and OCD. Bella. Chile's experience with raids and no, not raids. High flight risk assessment based on racism and family ties. Barefaced lies. Hollywood career and business ventures. Barefaced lies. Mental and social effects of being a victim of a no-knock raid, barefaced lies. The history of the criminal justice system and its relation to capitalism, completely incorrect. Standard Oil in the I have no idea. International blah-de-blah. And that mission statement, overturn Terry versus Ohio, Roe versus Wade, and blah, blah. So I remember reading that and thinking, what, so he wants that overturning as well? And this is before it was overturned. So no, I'm sure they don't know that you wish bone cancer on them children. I think I might have told them, but they don't respond to any of the comments. So waste of time and death on children. I give them a bit of a list, but they don't read it. They don't give a shit really. So I ain't liking the fucking video. The video sucks a dick, and not in a good way.
Both Griswold versus Connecticut and Roe versus Wade, Griswold's control. Those cases have classified the 9th Amendment as being body sovereignty, almost like body privacy. That's the branding of the 9th Amendment so far. There may be more unenumerated rights that we don't know we need later in life. Like, for example, I don't have to go to space if you tell me I have to go to space. It's an unenumerated right. It very well could happen in the next 100 years. I don't have to move to Mars because you tell me the planet's crumbling, right? That's an unenumerated right, for example. So we didn't know women would be able to be pro-choice and stop pregnancies. We didn't know women would be able to take birth control. So the unenumerated right you have is under the 9th Amendment. So I don't care your particular viewpoint on pro-choice or pro-life. I care if you go against the 9th Amendment that classifies under Roe that classifies Roe v. Wade. And if you go against the 9th Amendment, you are against me. And if you go against the 2nd Amendment, you will find me sternly in the other corner against you. So just be sure of what you ask for, because if you insist that women have to spread their legs for the government, then the very next step is you will be forced to take a global medication. Whether you want to take it or not, just figure out what that is, right? That's my position.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
What is the message you want people to take away from this interview today?
He's not a cunt. That's it, I bet you are.
I want you to talk to your friends about Terry versus Ohio. I've taught fundamentally.
I won't name my phone, sorry. I want you to think that I'm not an absolute wanker. I want you to think that I was a successful actor. I want you to think that woe is me, nothing's my fault.
The Terry v. Ohio has supplanted and replaced your 4th Amendment right. So the 4th Amendment says it's the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Shall not be violated. So what that means is that you have a right to be free. And if you don't talk to your friends, that they put officer safety being more important than your right to be free. And here's how I prove it all the time.
He is. I love how I do that. I don't even mean to add H's where they don't belong. He is a very nice guy. Because, and do you know why? Yeah, and do you know how I actually know that he's a very nice guy? Because he said so on a voicemail that he left for that lawyer. So it must be true, obviously. Go on.
Tennessee versus Garner, 1985. Wilson versus Arkansas, 1995.
No, I'll do it in a bit.
Both of these cases are based on the constitutionality of a seizure or a breach of your home, both under the Fourth Amendment. You have a right to be secure in your person. You have a right to be secure in your home.
Okie doke.
So in Tennessee versus Garner, the case is whether or not Eugene Garner can run away and not be shot in the back of the head. If that's constitutional or not for police to be able to shoot you in the back of the head when you run away. Eugene Gardner died that day in 1974. The Supreme Court heard the case in 1985. And they ruled that it's unconstitutional for cops to shoot you in the back when you run away, unless it's in the name of officer safety, which is the Terry v. Ohio holding. Which
just to interject, I actually agree, by the way. I don't agree that, I don't believe that people should be shot in the back or the back of the head or wherever if they're running away. But that's not all the time, is it? Because what if they're running towards people that they're possibly going to hurt with weapons or something? So context is important. I have no idea the case he's talking about, so I have no idea. I don't know anything about it at all. But in general, I don't think police should just shoot somebody just because they're running away. They have to have a reason to do it. So, yeah, there we go.
Terry v. Ohio take the place of the Fourth Amendment.
Down a little bit, please.
If it's unconstitutional to shoot you in the back of the head when you run away, then it's always unconstitutional, whether or not it's for officer safety or not. Wilson versus Arkansas, 1995.
Absolutely, Church. And I mean, remember, he said that. This is why, like, the birth rate's going down and whatnot. Because them goddamn women, right? Those women, they're out there and they're getting jobs. And they're staying at home, having babies and cooking meals and cleaning. It's disgusting. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Breonna Taylor says that police constitutionally cannot no-knock raid your home unless it's in the name of officer safety. So I have effectively proven that Terry v. Ohio supplants the Fourth Amendment, which means that this Supreme Court, an unelected...
Is that what he was doing? Sexually harassing somebody? I didn't realise he'd done that. I thought there was something about things going missing or something. From when he was being Black Power Ranger. Sorry, I didn't give much context then, did I? I was reading comments. I was reading yours, Vlad. I don't recall that. You know what? I seriously think that there's so much shit of Chiller all the fucking time and so many extreme, ridiculous, stupid things that he says and does that I end up just forgetting so much, so that I can fit the new shit in my brain. So, yeah.
Has completely failed in their mission. And we have to make them electable. We have to...
Damn straight.
Tennessee versus Garner.
Yes. That's exactly it. A woman doesn't need authority when she has a cast iron skillet. Is that how you say it? Skillet? Yeah.
And Wilson versus Arkansas hinge on Terry versus Ohio. They can't exist without it. So that's the message I want to get. You got to start to talk to your friends about Terry versus Ohio. You have to. Cheers,
Vlad. I wasn't sure if I remember him right. Like I say, I think I've forgotten so much.
And then we're going to have to get to Kerr, and we're going to have to go back to Carroll versus United States in 1925. That's the message I want to get out. You have to start to talk to your friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you got it out there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm listen, I can't turn the intensity off. It costs me.
We can't restart, Colin, and I was going to go after this, but if you want, I might have another old video or something in my files that can maybe look at and take the piss out of, but I'll look, but if not, then I'll be back tomorrow. Hi, by the way.
All the time. It costs me in personal relationships. It costs me in family relationships. It costs me in business.
Yeah,
it costs me in love. It costs me in every regard because of my intensity. I cannot turn it off. So even when I talk to you now, you guys are like, man, that guy was so intense, right?
Instead of making my wife a coffee tonight, I will rant about Terry versus Ohio until the morning. Good luck with that. Let me know what the wife thinks.
If you say to me, hey, do you want waffles or pancake? And I go, I'll take pancakes. And you go, what's wrong with pancakes? I just said I wanted pancakes. I'll take the pancakes. But just this stare at you, and all of a sudden you're like, dude, what? You don't want the French toast?
I honestly have no idea what he's just started talking about. I've just zoned out again. I'm done with this shit, man. What a load of bollocks. What a load of fucking shit. They should be ashamed of themselves. What a fucking lousy fucking podcast channel that they couldn't even do the tiniest tiniest little bit of fucking research. Fucking useless. God, man, why are these videos? I mean, that one's 17 minutes long. Why is it 208 megabytes? 1 hour and 44 minutes long. It's 1.26 gig. The fuck? No wonder my phone's so full of shit. It's just all fucking chiller. I can't even remember which ones we watched. We were watching the one where he was using Breonna Taylor, and then that's the one where he's ranting outside. Right, wait there. I might have it. So, is that the Breonna Taylor one? And is that a different one? Let's have a look. Let's see where it starts, and then we'll know if we've been watching it or not.
What's up out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on, YouTubers?
No idea.
YouTuberoni. Let me put the chat on.
Well, no idea. Don't know how old this is because I've changed the voice, which means I haven't got the normal title. So let's just watch it and see. And if this ends up being one that we've already watched, please let me know as fast as possible so I can try and go on a different one. Hiya, Dipbag. How you doing, mate?
So I can see what everybody is saying. Kevin Waldo. Oh, Mr. Kevin Waldo.
Had we finished watching the one where he cried about... That's that one. Let me make sure we finished watching that one. We didn't. We didn't finish watching this one. Let's watch this one still then, because this one was cool, and it took, like, multiple days and hours to get through 1 hour of it. So, you know, getting through the next 50 minutes of it should be a good one, shouldn't it? I mean, I might give up before it finishes. So let's watch this one, because we started, so we finished. What game show was that? Was that a game show? Was that Mastermind? I've started, so I'll finish. That, yeah? Let me know. Do you have Mastermind in America? You should do. Do you have The Chase in America? You should do. Sort your shit out. Do you have Catchphrase in America? I fucking hope so. Every Tuesday, yeah? Me and my kids who are grown up into that, and then my brother and his kids and all that, we all gather around my mum's, and my ex-husband's there and everything, yeah? We all fucking have one big happy family. We all have dinner, we all watch The Chase, and then we all watch Catchphrase. And we're all very competitive. And yeah, and Isla, yeah, she's very competitive as well. And her and my nephew, Coda, they get everything right all the time. What they'll say, yeah, when one of the answers comes on Catchphrase, they say, I was going to say that. Yeah, of course you were. So yeah, sorry, bit of a, yeah.
That Chad has as many skills as I got it. Yeah, enough of me. And I have a real message, a real mission. Think about that, Andrew. Think about that. You're supporting someone who has no mission other than to be hateful. And saying, oh, look, you're already a guest anyway because they're going to restream you. Well, let me tell you something. I'm taking some steps right now to change things. So that's what I'm going to do.
Right, sorry, I have got to rewind a little bit because we need to have a little catch-up, because that sounds like what he's doing, what we were talking about not long ago, about him suing Google and whatnot, because he doesn't like the fair use malarkey, because people are using his videos. Who? God knows. No idea who's using his videos, but people, them terrible people out there are using his videos. And he's going to change that. He took some steps to change it, so yeah. That wall is so interesting. That wall, better looking than Chiller. Look at it. That's sexy wall, that is. And that door, that's some good fucking work, that is. Look at that hinge. That's beautiful. That really is. That's gorgeous. I'm joking, I like it.
Yeah, someone said coffee. Someone said coffee. And so, yeah, I'm in Denver, guys. I'm in Denver. Somebody said coffee.
Absolutely has, and I'm so sorry. I'm well embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I couldn't even tell you that at to bounce. It was fucking bullshit. Honestly, I'm really, really sorry. I'm very, very embarrassed. And I'm so sorry. And I would love to come back again. I really, really would. I will make sure nothing goes wrong this time as well. I promise. And I'm so sorry. I really am.
You can never do me wrong with a cup of coffee. I can drink a cup of coffee anytime you guys want. People say, do you want a coffee? It's 9 p.m. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'd love a coffee. You know, I think that the guy who should get to fight Chad Gu next is the karate instructor in Ironton. I did reach out to him. I have to reach him. So, oh, Michelle, give them a chance to troll, though. Michelle, I read your, Michelle K. Give them a chance to troll because,
Because then what? What? Stop licking your lips,
okay,
man.
Carissa. Well, Carissa, listen, people are starting to come over. So moderators, give them a chance, even if they're a known troll
Nah, Dipbag, this is an old one.
previously. Because actually, just so you guys know, let me explain this to the moderators, just the moderators of this channel. There's someone writing me right now. I posted his comments in the community.
There's somebody riding you? Who talks about that shit on the internet, man? I mean, good for you, Chili. If there's actually somebody, right? Yep, you know what? Let's see.
Page who told me, and just this is for all the moderators. So twisting up this person may be a horrible troll. However, if you've seen people troll previously, let me tell you what's happening.
Wait there, right? So you're letting trolls ride you? Okay, maybe not so good.
Let me tell you what's happening. That's the reason there's 450 people here. The reason it's happening is people are actually going and listening to the message of change. And this guy yesterday wrote me and he said, Chili, let me just tell you something. I've hated you. I've said the worst things about you. And it's been...
Yeah, it's old, Colin. I did it last week. I randomly just scrolled really, really far down his list of videos, just picked 2 videos at random, downloaded them, changed the voice, said, right, you know what? We're going to take the piss about these shits tonight if I want to have other stuff to talk about. I ran out of stuff to talk about, so now we're carrying on this because it's fucking funny. I said, yeah, it's probably you.
For a long time, not a short time. He said, and then I just started to watch and listen to your videos, and I want you to know that I've left that, and I'm coming over here. Because when you live in this constant drumbeat of hatred, it's impossible to live there. It's impossible to live in unhappiness. I mean,
it is though, isn't it, Liam? So these people, somebody disagrees with you, they're a troll. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. People disagree with me. You mean a fucking troll? You just disagree with me. It's just no big deal. Fucking hell, man. Me and my closest loved ones disagree with each other all the time. They ain't trolls. They're still, the people that I love. We just don't always agree. It's normal. It's just fucking ridiculous. No idea. Has he been demonetised? Fucking hope so, because I've been demonetised. So, yeah. If I get demonetised, Chili should get demonetised. Fuck Chili.
Look, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't walk around hating cops, I hate cops. I don't hate the person who's the cop. And that's a big difference. And then, I try to build a bridge with these guys, and then I see their brethren act like such douchebags. Thanks, DJ. Appreciate it.
It must have been well hard work, Colin, to be honest. I wouldn't have ever been able to do it, honestly. The most I've been able to do is send a few emails. And then eventually, I think I sort of dropped myself in it somehow or another because he stops replying. It just doesn't fancy me. So yeah, I'd never been able to keep it up. You're great. You're awesome. Membership badges on his channel? Is that what you mean? Membership badges aren't showing? Yeah, then he's been demonetised. Oh, that's actually quite cool. This was about a year ago, Lynchy, apparently, I think, something like that. Oh, dear me. What's that? I looked for that interview on their channel. Oh, right. No, it is on their channel. Sorry, I didn't read properly what he said. It is on their channel. That's where I got it from. I put the link in the chat earlier. Maybe somebody else can do it. And that, I've forgotten what it's fucking called. Change the Narrative channel thingy-majig. Thingy, what's it called? Jiggy, thingy, my bob. I don't hate you, Chili. I can't be bothered. Exactly. And start watching you on Isa's channel. Thank you. Wait, he doesn't like cops, but likes the person who is the cop. Yeah, God knows. Bloke don't make no sense.
Right, so Andrew Mays says, come on Team Skeptics channel. You're kind of a guest anyways, Delete Laws. So think about that, Andrew.
Do we have to?
How much money is Team Skeptic making off bashing me?
Why, are you jealous? You are jealous, aren't you? Is he jealous? I think he's well jealous. He wants to make lots of money like Team Skeptic.
And are restreaming my energy. I mean, Andrew, think about that. How much money is that guy making? Way more than I'm making. I mean, I'm literally, I am where I am right now, but it'll work out. And that guy is making thousands and thousands of dollars off restreaming me and making fun of me.
Yeah, man.
And I have a real message, a real mission. Think about that, Andrew. Think about that. You're supporting someone who has no mission other than to be hateful and saying, oh, look.
I have no idea because I don't go to Greg's very often. I do like the pizza, though, and I like the sausage rolls. But I don't eat pastas very often.
Yeah. You're already a guest anyway because they're going to restream you. Well,
Isla says that she loves the pizza as well. And she loves the sausage rolls as well. Yeah. Yeah, but we're not talking about McDonald's. We're talking about Greg's. Muppet, what you like?
Tell you something, I'm taking some steps right now to change things, so that's what I'm going to do. But just think about it.
Sorry if you can hear the kettle boiling in the background, by the way, any coffee.
You're participating. So tomorrow will be the fight contract. I'll show you guys all the details of the fight contract tomorrow.
That's why we were watching this as well. So it was Breonna Taylor he first used at the beginning of this. And then he went on to like the trauma from his no not raid. And then, and then that's what else it was about. It was about his signing the fight contract and whatnot, which obviously we know happened, but then the fight never happened. So, yeah.
So the moderators, what I'm saying to you guys is give the people who have said hateful things previously give them a chance. Give them a chance. Oh, is it? Is that how it is, Michelle? Someone hacked us.
So if I go in there and say, Chili, you're lying to your followers, that's a hateful thing. Hateful. Fucking hateful. Removed. Banned. Not allowed. You're hateful. Yes. Oh, I'll pick it up in a bit. Shouldn't still be there. Should have bet it. Laser. Wait there, I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. I like something that's made by Ginsters though, yeah? I can't remember what it is though. It's like steak and something or another. It might be a pasta, but it might not be. I think it's a slice thing. It's really nice. It's like a little bit spicy, but not too much. It's really, really nice. I really, really like it. But that's not from Greg's.
Is it with the rice?
No, it's not with rice. It's just like a bit like a pasty or sausage roll type thing, but not. I can't explain it, Isla. Not in a way you'd understand. Right, plate.
Cool, acting like someone else. I got it. Yeah, and then you guys, by the way, you guys know, Wright's on. He knows every sock account. He knows everybody's account. He sends me messages and says, hey, this person's a sock account for this person. This person's a sock account for this person. But remember, these people don't have any mission. The people who have backup channels that they dedicate to making me their thumbnail and making fun of me, what's their actual mission?
Who does
What do they
that?
want to accomplish? We have a mission here. We have a
I don't know. Is that what it's called? A steak slice? I don't buy them. I just eat them. So, yeah, man.
mission. Good to see you, Amador.
Oh, bollocks.
So forging thought. So he has to weigh in at 240 on the day, and I have to weigh at least 190. So I think I weigh about 190 now. I think I'm pretty close. Not this week, but next week. I will show you guys some things. I'm just trying to keep the humility here and trying to just remember that I'm fighting a giant dude. I think that I'm better than him as far as fist fighting, but I'm fighting a giant dude. I'm fighting this huge dude. So every time I think about how hard I need to train, I just keep on the track that I'm fighting a giant dude who has as many skills as I do. That's what I keep thinking about Chad. I keep thinking that Chad has as many skills as I do, and he's bigger and he's stronger. So that's what I keep in my head, is that he has as many skills as I do, and he's bigger and stronger than me. So I'm gonna have to work extra hard to beat him. I'm gonna have to work extra hard, and I'm gonna have to work super, super, super hard. Yeah, of course, all these folks, Chuck Bronson, what's up, Playboy? What's up, Chuck? I watch you at night, you watch me during the day. Are you gonna drive tonight, Chuck? Are you driving tonight? Let me know if you're driving tonight. Is Chuck Bronson driving tonight? Are you gonna be driving tonight? I'm not sure. Am I scared, Della? No,
Yeah, man.
I'm not scared.
Why did you pussy out then? Pause face.
I don't have that fear response in me. How do I make this clear? So when I was in Kentucky, let me tell you a story you guys already know.
Right, yeah, this is going to be a story. You can just tell by his beginning bit, can't you? Sorry. Right, you can just tell by the way he's just started it. He started it and then he had to pause and take a breath and, prepare himself, because it's clearly going to be a story of, a true story, by the way, true story of anguish, of pain, of a struggle, and we need deep breaths to get through this. Okay.
Because that way I don't have to reveal life. When I was in Youngstown, Ohio, the same people tracked me. Like tracking me as though I'm some sort of wild
Great white
animal
shark.
or a great white, they like to say.
Yeah, man.
So they tracked me, and I was at my Airbnb in Youngstown, and I had to go take a shower. And I had always,
Oh, it's going to be the gun story. It's going to be the fucking gun story. Wicked. Oh, this video literally has all the best stuff in it. It really does. But yeah, absolutely. Fiction with Chili story time. Absolutely.
I always remembered that people got killed in horror movies in the shower. This is true. But the night before, they had been stalking me and following me around. I caught the guy following me. And so I went home that night to my Airbnb, and obviously I slept with my gun right by my bed. And then the next day, I was getting ready to go take a shower. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you. I'll drink
You know too much.
that coffee. Let's do it right now. So when I went to go take a shower, though,
Global Mum, yeah, honestly. Janet Leigh was the only person I could think of who gets murdered in the shower. And I mean, I'm sure there probably is others, yeah, but they're going to be like bag of shit fucking slasher films, isn't there? I don't know whether to call them horror films, but slasher films that, you know, generally aren't that good. You know, one shower death, which was good, but there was no, you know, physical murderer, was Final Destination. That shower death was horrible. It was awful. The whole fucking film was great. The first one. Brilliant idea and everything. There was a shower death. That's the only other shower death I can think of. And that was Death who killed the lad. So, you know, shit happens, basically. But yeah, Janet Leigh, bit of psycho. That's it. But no, Chili remembered. Because he's been stalked by crazy people that say, Kate always wins. And they stole his car that he left unlocked outside. Obviously outside, that's a stupid thing to say, but not in a garage. With the keys in, yeah. Somebody came along and stole his car, but obviously that was all us. Basically, and I know you don't see Janet Leigh being killed. I know, it's all very good. It's very well done, isn't it? It's like, oh, thanks for that, Global Mum. It's like shit, it's how films used to be a lot, isn't it? They'd lead you to this way of thinking, but they wouldn't show it you, so therefore it was like your imagination that did the trick. And a lot of times, like, you'd never see anything worse than what your imagination could bring up, and it was fucking awesome. And I love old films, I do, they're fucking wicked. These days, films have become so correct that it kind of just gets a bit, and like every old film's been fucking done and dusted. It's just, yeah, you do get a good one now and then, but just meh. That was the literal thingy of the meh emoji. I don't think there is a meh emoji. There needs to be. Just use my face. I have to think on that.
I said, oh man, you know what? I'll just leave my gun in the living room. And then I was like, no.
Shit, I've just realised, yeah, because fucking YouTube are wankers and demonetise me, that means all my membership emojis are gone. I like them. You're a wanker, YouTube.
I want to bring my gun with me because in horror movies, they always get killed when they leave their gun and they go in the shower or they go have sex, right? That's how people get killed in horror movies. In the shower or having sex.
Oh, Bollocks just dropped the phone. And he knew he was never going to be having sex. So therefore, he thought, well, you know, so sex isn't an issue because, you know, that's never been an issue. But shower, yeah, I do have showers every now and then. So, yeah, I better take the gun in the shower. Yeah, all your badges are gone. There's no memberships. YouTube fucked me over. Demonetised me. That's why memberships have gone. I bet you didn't give you your money back though, people. I bet you're, because YouTube were wankers. So I'm sorry about that. I appealed it. I lost the appeal. Apparently because I didn't display enough of my whole channel. Which how am I supposed to fit that shit in 5 minutes? I wanted a video that was no more than 5 minutes long. I had to do it by video as well. I had no other way of doing it. Bullshit. I can't fit shit into 5 minutes. It takes me 3 hours to get through 20 minutes of a video, for fuck's sake. So, YouTube, fuck you.
You always die in horror movies, right? Am I right? So, I had this feeling that I should always be armed. And so I brought my,
Yeah, that second one will do. That's very meh. That's pretty much what my face looks like when I say meh. So absolutely, thanks.
If you could stay on topic, you know, that's what we're doing here. And that was me, Carissa. So if you could just try to stay on topic and just ebb and flow with the conversation. So I went to the bathroom to go take a shower, grabbed my gun, walked into the bathroom. And when I walked into the bathroom of my Airbnb in Youngstown, when I went in the bathroom with the gun that I said I better grab my gun, the back door, I was the only person in that Airbnb house. The back door.
I should sue YouTube. Should I contact Chili for advice on how to do it though? I think that's not a bad idea, to be honest. When I go onto my channel, Goth, is that what you're on about? It still shows perks for Dog's Bollocks. That's all it shows perks for, which is really strange. I still have a membership tab, but that's it. I don't know. I just don't know.
Opened and closed, and I heard the back door slam. That means someone just walked into my Airbnb. It's a fact. So you figure that there would be fear. And I'll tell you, there just wasn't. It was more like, get ready to go. I took the gun out of the holster, came around the corner. Now remember, I'm completely and totally naked. Thank you. Thank you.
You got wet? Oh, Toe, that must have been so traumatic. That must have been awful. I hope you're over it now. Although, I mean, did you not block it out because of the trauma? I thought you'd have blocked that out, to be fair. And yes, Kvalia, that's a perfectly good point. What Kvalia's just said about watch his eyes and the pauses. Eyes show looking at being creative. Pauses show his brain is at 100% and unable to process any faster. He's lying. He says membership is paused. Oh, does it? Like it's gonna come back one day. But yeah, I'll do what Globe Mom says. If you do sue YouTube, remember ChatGPT is your friend. Absolutely. Yeah, Rampage, he did. He did start Once Upon a Time. No, he didn't. Sorry, no, he didn't. I started Once Upon a Time.
Jarb, bad. I
What's
say
his
your
pause
name.
face? I didn't even fucking save his pause faces, man. I keep forgetting.
Our email, but thank you. And so I can feel that I heard someone walk into my house. So I take the gun out of the holster. I don't have any of that fear in me. I just get around the corner, I lower down around the fridge, and I start screaming, get the fuck out of the house, get the fuck out. There's a guy in my back, in my Airbnb. He's wearing all camo from head to toe. He's got a camouflage hat on. I point my gun at him and I say, get the fuck out. I'm screaming, get out of my house, get the fuck out, right? And I ask him, do you want me to kill you or are you gonna leave? And then he goes, oh man, I forgot they rented this house out. And then he ran out the door. But I was completely naked. I mean,
Oh, what a load of bollocks. That's not what he said, is it? Can you remember? Because I've not heard this version of it. I've never heard this version of it. That is not what he said. He said, so it's a maintenance man apparently, isn't it? Oh, sorry, I didn't know this house was rented, or I forgot this house was rented. And they stood there and they basically had a conversation about it. Oh, but no, this time he just ran out the door. Or am I remembering wrong? I could be remembering wrong. But anyway, yeah, of course it's a fucking lie. It's Chiller. A load of bollocks. He tried telling the fucking judge this shit, didn't he?
screaming at him in my birthday suit. And then when he went out, my brain then compiled that I had seen him earlier in the day and he was working construction for the owner of the Airbnb next door at their house. So then, of course, I put some shorts on, put a t-shirt on, ran outside, and the guy was smoking a cigarette by his car. And I just put a 44 to his head. And so then I explained to him, hey, look, they're stalking me, man. I didn't know. Someone followed me home last night. I didn't. And he said, listen, I go there, go to the bathroom. I do construction work in the backyard here. I don't go into their main house. I go into their Airbnb house to go to the bathroom. I said, I totally remember seeing you earlier today. I'm so sorry, man. But I can tell you what never, ever, ever hit me was fear. Survive is what hit me. Survive. They had stalked me the night before, which put me in a very heightened state of alertness because I literally caught them stalking me. And then they contacted my Airbnb host admitting that they had been stalking me. And then someone walked into my home, and so I put a gun to his head.
No, he didn't. No,
That's
no,
right.
no.
And
Although I never mentions as well that gun he owns illegally. But yeah, whatever.
by the way, just so you know, all the people who are here, this, you know, who put things in my things, that's going to equal money for me. Because by creating that Discord account and then putting me in the state of mind where I can't go to the shower without carrying my gun,
Yeah.
and then that coming true where someone would walk into my back door, that's beyond reasonable. That's harassment
Is it?
and bullying, and that's putting someone in fear for their life.
Oh yeah, wonder what
And so for
happened.
that reason, just that one incident
that,
alone,
yeah?
there's several that I'm not
Yeah.
mentioning, but just that one incident
Yeah.
alone, when I went to the cafe in Tulsa and people started calling the cafe I was at, in this tiny little town in McAllister,
Yeah.
which is just outside of Tulsa,
Yeah.
that's beyond reasonable
Is it?
for one person to do to
Oh.
another person. And the person who set up that account, the
Yeah.
person who set those things up,
Yeah.
they're going to be held liable
Are they?
through federal tort law.
Oh my days.
So that's just the way it is.
Wow. And where did that go? Did that go somewhere? Have you made lots of money from it? Have you got an anti-harassment order? You ain't got shit, bruv. You're full of fucking shit, man.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah, just the
it's
way
not
it is.
fear that I feel.
Yes, it
It's
fucking is. You're a
survive.
pussy.
Because there's going to be people one day who actually do try to kill me.
Oh my
And I
days.
can't be filled with-
His fucking self-importance just blows my mind. Like he's that important. Oh, he's that important that everybody's gonna want to kill him. The government want to kill him, and the YouTubers want to kill him, and the police definitely want to kill him. The judges, everybody wants to kill him. He is Chili De Castro. Boom, boom. Piss off.
Fear. That's what my friends in Texas did. My friends in Texas had me take my guns out.
Exactly. You don't take a fucking gun to the shower, do you? Just because of survival. You take a gun to the shower because you're fucking scared. Just, what the fuck, man? Fucking hell. Fucking ridiculous. I remember walking around the estate with my fucking key sticking out of my fingers. You know, like where my knuckles are. So basically I punched somebody and I would fucking stab them with my key. And it was because somebody said they were going to fucking fill me in. Basically, I did that because I was going to fucking fill them in first because I was scared. Simples. Hi, my stranger. How you doing? Play.
And just start blasting off rounds and getting used to just blasting off rounds. And so that's what we did when I was in Texas. And so now I have this.
Is Danny DeVito still alive? Ain't he dead? Oh, am I getting mixed up? Oh no, I was getting him mixed up with Bob Hoskins. Yeah, Bob Hoskins is dead. Danny DeVito is still alive, isn't it? Yeah, he could definitely play Chiller.
I have this. I have a real comfortability now with my 44 and with my shotgun. So there that is. You know what I mean? You know, there will be a price to pay for what people have done. There will be a price to pay.
Yeah, man.
And that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So, listen, you guys, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. God bless you guys, man. Listen, we're on a mission here, and I'm sorry I got a friend of mine who's put so much time and effort into a website that I have just been on for the past week because I was just trying to figure out how to make sure my words rang true, and I think I have that now. So I think tonight I'm just gonna sit and text this out, and the website.
Yeah. Van Troy died as well. Bugger. What about what's the English? What's it called? Is it what? What's his name? Who played Willow? I know his fucking name. A dead Bob Hoskins can still play Chiller. Oh dear me. What's his name? Is it Warwick something or something Warwick? I've got Warwick in my head. I'm just literally just sat here looking at the chat, waiting for one of you to tell me. Anyway, he's still alive. He could play Chiller.
That might not be perfect with the words right away, but I'm going to lay these words out for
Warwick
the website.
David. You know what? I actually had that, but it didn't sound right. So yeah, absolutely. Davis. Is it Davis? Warwick Davis. There we go. Nearly had it right. Thank you. See, look, where would it be without you, lot, eh? Pause face. Excellent. That's an excellent pause face, that is. That's pretty fucking good.
Friend of mine, and I'm just going to get it done tonight. And then tomorrow, I will do the presentation. The reason why I set these lights up over here, so we can do a presentation in front of this television right here. Oh, Charlie.
That's a nice house, man. Why would somebody rent their nice house out to this fucking cunt? Why would somebody do that? Fuck that shit.
Got a fly. Where's the fly, Charlie? Where's the fly? Where's the fly, Charlie? Where's the fly? Get him, Charlie. Where's that fly at? Where's that fly, Charlie? So yeah. Anyway, a little more emotional than I thought it would be today. A little more emotional than I thought, talking about that no-knock raid and finally.
Is he in the series? Because I knew that there was a series, but I never bothered watching it. Because I just thought, you know, when they like years after, they sort of make a series based on a really classic film, like from my childhood or something. I don't really like watching it because I did it with Dark Crystal, for example, and I tried watching one episode and I couldn't get into it. And Dark Crystal's still a badass film. I fucking love that film. Dark Crystal and Labyrinth are two of my favourite films as children, and I'm still, as a child even, and Labyrinth especially, both of them, I still fucking love, but Labyrinth, I fucking love. It's wicked. And Willow's an awesome film. I just think when they try and do these series of them, TV series type thing, like, no, umpteen fucking years later, it's lost, it's gone. You're ruining the magic.
Justice for Breonna Taylor. You know, finally that woman, God rest her soul. I hope she's...
Fuck off. And I don't mean fuck off because of Breonna Taylor and all that and the other. Absolutely. What happened to her is absolutely disgusting. What I find also disgusting, though, is him using her name for his own personal gain. That fucking pisses me off, and that's what I was saying fuck off to. He's a fucking wanker. Winds me up.
You know, remember, I was an atheist until 2019. Hardcore atheist. I still have this hope that I've seen the afterlife, and I hope that it's there. I pray that it's there. I hope that it's there. But remember, I had read the Bible a couple times, and I've read a lot of religious texts, and I hope that it's there. I hope that Breonna's in heaven. Do I have faith? I don't know. I saw something on DMT that changed the way I see the world, and it made me a better person. But do I know it's there?
What's this fucking DMT, or whatever he just said it was called? What is that? It's a drug, isn't it, of some sort, I think. But I've heard the story before where he said that he basically got high on this drug, saw God, and stopped being atheist. So I really need to know what it is. I'm not a hardcore atheist. Is there a club I need to join? Absolutely. If you join the Flying Spaghetti Monster Club, you can go around wearing a colander on your head. That's pretty cool. If you join the Satanic Temple Club, you can, I don't know, fight for injustice regarding the whole state and religion blurry line thing. And if you join the fuck it, I'm just a fucking atheist club, you just have to say, woot, I'm an atheist, that's it. Simple. DMT is a strong psychedelic. Why have I never heard of it? Is it called something different somewhere else? I don't know. I don't understand. Never heard of it. And I knew shit about psychedelics once upon a time. And he did DMT and saw God, and he gave him his mission to go out and pretend to be a constitutional law scholar and endanger people by driving recklessly. Yeah, absolutely. If he has read the Bible several times, why did it? Remember how he couldn't even do the Lord's Prayer? Can you remember that? Of course, you can all remember that. I mean, there was me sitting there, and I'm like, what? I am an atheist, but I was sort of raised Catholic, and my granny, bless her, absolute most wonderful woman ever on this planet. That's it. Never a better woman existed. And she was like, very devout Catholic. And flipping hell, man, she'd have slapped me around my head with a fucking slipper if I'd have got the Lord's Prayer on. And then there's that fucking wanker, raised a Catholic and couldn't even get the fucking Lord's Prayer right. The fuck? Hello, ZXL Master. How you doing? Hello, Roma. How are you doing? God was a she too. Damn straight.
I don't know. I hope it is. I really hope it is. I mean, if you get to the MEO5 DMT and you actually smoke it, and you get all the way to the point where you get face to face with God, it is.
Is it good or not? Is it better than LSD? Can you even get LSD these days? I'm old now, man. I don't even fucking know. You know what? I don't look for this shit anymore. I have no idea. I don't even know what the kids are doing anymore. I think the kids have gone all sensible these days, though, isn't it? They don't smoke, they don't drink, they don't do drugs. They vape. That's what they do. All the kids vape. So, yeah, man.
It's the most. Oh, Charlie.
A lot of the atheist channels, especially, I completely agree. You want to make an atheist, just get them to read the Bible. Loads of people have become atheists from reading the Bible.
Charlie, let me get my salt gun. All right, I'll get the fuck out of here.
What did he just say?
And that's all we can do. That's all we can
Yeah,
do.
that's great.
So,
He keeps saying, let's get out of here. But look, there's still fucking ages left.
Gotta fly. I've read a lot of religious texts, and I hope that it's there. I hope that Briona's in heaven. Do I have faith? I don't know. I saw something on DMT that changed the way I see the world, and it made me a better person. But do I know it's there?
Nope.
I don't know. I hope it is. I really hope it is. I mean, if you get to the MEO5 DMT and you actually smoke it, and you get all the way to the point where you get a face-to-face...
Really? It's a 20-minute trip. Call it businessman's LSD, because it's over in a lunch break. What a fucking waste. That's lousy, that, isn't it? I mean, when we used to take fucking E's and LSD, we used to make a fucking night of it. Sometimes we used to make a whole weekend of it. Just, if you're going to get hammered in style.
God, it is, it's the most... Oh, Charlie, let me get my salt gun. All right, I'll get the fuck out of here.
What did he just say? He just said something, and I've missed it again. I was listening this time as well. I'm trying not to rewind it so far this time. I did it too fucking far again. What dickhead? I'm crap at this, I really am. What the fuck saying? No.
The way I see the world.
Yeah.
And it made me a better person.
Right.
But do I know it's there?
We don't know, just get on with it.
I don't know.
Well, I want to know what he
hope it
says to
is.
Charlie.
I really hope it is. I mean, if you get to the MEO5 DMT and you actually smoke it, and you get all the way to the point where you get a face-to-face with God, it is,
What did God look like? Has he never talked about that, has he? I'm sure he's never talked about what God looks like. How did he appear? What did his voice sound like? Did he speak English? Did he speak Spanish? Did he speak fucking Gaelic? Like, just, what? Explain God to us then. Explain. No, I ain't done it.
It's the most... Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie. Let me get my salt gun.
It sounds like he says salt gun. What is he saying? I don't understand. Somebody help me. I don't understand what he's saying. It's really bothering me. Hi, Peggy. The Jehovah's Witnesses always complain about people having the wrong translation, so I quoted from my copy of their translation. They really don't like that. Oh, dear me. I know, I've never been face-to-face with God either. I don't understand. What the fuck? Is it because Chili's such a better person or something? Because of the mission? And God gave him this mission?
Alright, I'll get the fuck out of here.
I
did a bunch of mushrooms.
You're not going to get the flock out of here, though, are you? You're on for another 40 minutes. I mean, I have seen some long goodbyes, yeah, but 40 minutes? As if on the Midwest? What's going on? I don't understand.
In Texas as well. And I actually, Charlie.
Charlie, help me,
He's
help
going
me.
crazy for that fly. He's got to get it. So, anyway, Truth Bites is here. Good to see Truth Bites. Cost word, truth, this world, lie. It's good to see you, Truth Bites. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm good to see you, but sometimes I just sit.
That's what Salt Gun is. What does it look like? Like, I don't understand. I've never heard of a salt gun before, especially for killing flies. We use fly spray. Or fly swat. It did sound a bit like he said a salt gun. I remember, by the way. That's what I thought for a second. I thought, nah, I ain't saying that, surely. He needs his assault gun to go and fucking take his dog for a walk. Oh, things that bad.
And I just read, I just go on my own tangent here on the things
Really,
I want to
for a
talk about and
change,
try not
that's
to get
shocking.
distracted, but it's damn near impossible. Thanks for the cup of coffee, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for this cup of coffee right here,
We can't restart, Colin, but there's still 40 minutes left.
right here. Delicious.
Wicked, it's a mug. What the fuck, man? Why is he putting that right in our faces? We've seen mugs before, you know. I've got one as well. I've got one, but mine's prettier than yours because mine has got flying unicorns on it and hearts and stars. So, yeah.
Forging, are you just
Oh, I have no idea. I've no idea if it's a flat earther. I think that's the only thing that I've not heard him say. I don't know. Yeah, he believes that the moon landing was fake. Yeah, he does believe that. He's an anti-vaxxer, an anti-masker. He's a COVID denier, basically, that kind of thing. So, I mean, in thinking that the world's flat wouldn't be the most surprising thing. I would rip him to bits because of it, because it'd be funny, wouldn't it? But like, yeah, you just found out all about salt guns. Go on then. Inform me, Goff, in the right short ears to gist sentence.
trolling, dude? Are you just trolling? I mean, of course they are. You don't bring out firearms if you eat magic mushrooms. Don't be silly.
Fuck me, man. Him and Wits it. Fuck that. You can play that song though. I don't even curse, bro. Innit, bro? Brother. Fucking hell, man. What's it's a dickhead? What's it seem? And he's even still fucking going. And that fucking twat, fucking FTFE's fucking channel, Cheswick or Cheswick, what the fuck his stupid name is. Fucking flat earthers, man. Fucking twats, man. Fucking cunts. I can't fucking stand up. And the only reason I don't fucking cover them on my channel is because I can't remember all the fucking science. But like, you know, there's cleverer people than me. I don't need to remember all the science for these idiots. I just need to point out that they're fucking stupid. If I just point out that flat earth is fucking stupid, it'll say something scientific to me and I'll think, shit, I can't remember about that. Shit. And I'll just make myself look like a fucking idiot. So that's why I don't talk about flat earthers so much. Apart from saying that they're fucking idiots.
Dude, you wouldn't do that. You just don't do. You don't play with guns. They're not funny. It's not a funny thing.
You don't play with guns? Wow, fuck me.
Okay, Forging Thought.
That is what he just said, isn't it? You don't play with guns. Did you know that? I did not know that, you know. So you can play with guns. Oh, no, you can't. He said you shouldn't play with guns.
Bring out firearms if you eat magic mushrooms. Don't be silly, dude. You wouldn't do that. You just don't do. You don't play with guns. They're not funny. It's not a funny thing.
What are people saying in his chat? Yes, Sean Hawkins is good with the flat earthers and he does know his science. He's been doing it for years, Dickbag, and years. He's very good at it. And I actually like that he can do both. He's good at that. Me, I ain't got a chance. I've watched a lot of flat earth stuff. That's how I first even met half the people that I'm friendly with. Team Skeptic and all that shit. But I can't make videos and stuff about that. I ain't got the patience for it. I really ain't. It's one thing thinking that you know the law better than coppers, but thinking that you think, you know what I mean, going about like all of science is lying and that the earth is fucking flat, that's going too far. I end up raging and shouting at my TV and shit. So it'd just be an hour or two of just lots more swear words than what I do when I cover this fucking idiot. So yeah, man. No, ain't going yet.
So, okay, Forging Thought. I got you, man. Sorry. Hey, listen, I never know Forging. Remember, your words are 2D. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wish on fire. Forging Thought. Listen, sorry, man. Your words are 2D flat on a screen. I never know. The mushrooms that I took were called, for Sammy, it was called pink rhinoceros penis. Is that what it's called? Let me see what the name of those mushrooms were that we took.
Who the fuck names these mushrooms? Pink rhinoceros penis. That sounds exciting, that does.
It was absolutely incredible. Thank you, Witch on Fire, for the super chat. That's amazing. What was the name of those mushrooms that we took? Was it pink rhinoceros penis? ... My buddy will tell me right now. and just remember, Forging, because I'm an actual...
Is that what it is? People on mushrooms name the mushrooms. That's fucking great. So depending on your individual buzz on it, you just, I don't know, you could just like collectively suggest a name then, couldn't you, because of your buzz, and then maybe you'll have a vote on it or something, like the mushroom taking community is a democracy, just like my channel is. Dear me. I can't click on it, Goth, because I can't be asked to go back on my chat at the moment. I really need to get through this shit. Soz. I will look at it eventually, though. Or message it, mate, and I'll educate myself all about salt guns tonight, because I'll be back tomorrow, by the way. I've been lazy lately, so I'll be back tomorrow.
Agent of change, and I'm not some YouTuber or some frauditor, and I'm actually bringing in ideas for change. The powers that be, left, right, center, BLM, hardcore Republicans, hardcore Democrats, they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me. And they always will. So I never know what I'm going to get. It was called White Penis Envy.
Do you even get fucking... How did he come up with that shit then? Pink rhinoceros... Oh, whatever. But I've got a thing about calling people dickweed, yeah? Chili's a right fucking dickweed. I was talking to my husband about it a while ago, saying... I'm trying to imagine a dickweed. Do you think it's actual weed that grows out of the end of a dick? So dick mushrooms, that's what they are then, isn't it? It would be a mushroom in the end of the penis. Yeah. I'm just saying. Rewind, bitch, rewind. Fuck. What'd you rewind it for?
Agent of change, and I'm not some YouTuber or some frauditor, and I'm actually bringing in ideas for change. The
the lies.
Powers that be, left, right, center, BLM, hardcore Republicans, hardcore Democrats, they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me. And they always will.
Why?
So I never know what I'm going to get. It was called White Penis Envy. That was the name of the mushrooms. If anybody can look them up.
So not pink rhinoceros penis. How can you go from pink rhinoceros penis to white penis envy? I mean, I actually quite like that name. That's quite funny. Whatever, dude. Fucking hell.
Pandyland, what's going on? Hey, Chuck G, if you're unfamiliar with the studies going on right now with psychedelic mushrooms and PTSD, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what's going on. And I have been microdosing mushrooms for years and years. I have been microdosing mushrooms. I'm not now because I don't have any, and I can't travel with any, obviously. But when I was down in Texas, a friend of mine had some. And, you only need just a tiny bit. You need a little tiny mushroom a day. You just need this much mushroom. You just need this much. And it's just one tiny little spore.
That's an official measure, by the way, yeah? Just this much. That's an official measure. Do you know, like, I don't know. If somebody needs some sort of medication or something like that, yeah? And then, the doctors do just say, they write on the prescription, just this much. Just this much. That's all you need. Happy days. No, I think MDMA is better for you, yeah, probably. MDMA is wicked.
Mushrooms, because shrooms are open the mind, and you take a tiny bit every day, and it does funny things to your skin. Your skin certainly gets cocky when you do mushrooms, but
Guess what? Cocky? What did he just say? I'm not rewinding it again, because I'm crap at rewinding it, so you lot need to tell me.
But if you do that tiny bit of mushrooms every day, man, after 2 weeks, after a week, 10 days, the world is brighter.
A tiny penis a day will clear up your day? A tiny penis a day will clear up your way. Pocky. Oh, Pocky. Like Pop oh, get it. My fucking, I'll tell you what, yeah. On the plus side, my shitty hearing does actually make it more fun, so. So literally a bell end, absolutely.
Like the grass is greener, the dog is more lovable, more loved on you, you know.
What? That sounded wrong. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. That fucking sounded wrong. I've got, oh my God, save Charlie. Please somebody save Charlie.
Oh, really, Candyland? I would love to try those mushrooms with you. And I'm a huge proponent of psychedelics. You know, remember, I was an atheist until I smoked DMT in 2019. And, you know, it's just like, if you guys can't, 420, everybody smoke them if you got them. So remember, you guys, tomorrow I sign the fight contract in the morning. I'll sign that fight contract in the morning. And then just so you guys know, Saturday and Sunday, I will not be in Colorado. I will be in another state. On Saturday and Sunday, I go to see a friend who I've never met in real life. And I go see that friend on Saturday. So I won't be in town on Saturday. Hey, what's going on, Fact? How are you, dude? How is it?
He did say something like that, honestly. He said something about the dog loving and him loving the dog. And that just, to me, it just conjured up a lot of, no!
420 here, 420 everywhere. So that was... Hey,
Oh, take care, Liam. I'm nearly done anyway. Thank you for being here, mate. Have a good one.
Daniel, ... love you, buddy, ... thank you. I'm always nervous when I make this phone call.
Bum, bum, bum. What phone call's that?
His ears must have been ringing.
Ooh.
Hey, buddy, listen, you're on live right now. There's 420 people listening to you talk.
Man.
I actually went on YouTube, and I think this is the first time I've ever gone on your show. Really? I was talking about you today, man. The reason why there's 400 people here is because of you, buddy. Because of what you did, and you financed us, and you got us to this level, and now there's tens of thousands of people. And just so you guys know, Delete Laws, that's Jeff's name. He created the name.
Oh, it's Jeff fucking Lloyd. Oh, God, you had no idea who he was talking about. I really didn't. Hi, Lemon How you doing, love?
How about that, Jeff? I did, and this was quite a few years ago, but Chili and I were...
Yeah, it's an older one. It was one of them that I just randomly chose the other week and decided to voice change. Let's, look at a then and now type thing. I'm nearly done anyways.
We were at my house, and I don't know if it was a party or whatever. I live in Hollywood, and we just ended up really enjoying our conversation. So it went all night long, and I told him, I said, I really need to do something. I said, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me that black people and brown people are being incarcerated at these levels. And so I looked at it and I said, it's because the reason
really
I'm is because I'm 6 foot tall, blonde, and rich. Yeah. And it's a fact. And I said, so what the hell is this? Why is this happening? And I said, it doesn't make any sense. I said, I came from nothing. I lived out in the
Sorry, Peggy, I didn't say hi to you. Hi.
streets. I was a homeless orphan, and thank God I was homeless because the homes I was in were abusive. Well, Jeff, you're just a raging liberal, right? You're just a raging liberal saying things that are liberal. Is that true? Did I lose you, Jeff? Jeff.
That's awesome, Arto. I mean, it's still a bit light outside here, but I mean, it's nearly 10 o'clock. It don't get dark now till like 9 o'clock, but it still does get dark. That's awesome. And midnight sun, I think that's cool.
That's not a raging liberal at all. He's a staunch conservative. Beyond. Matter of fact, he voted for Trump twice, but he has openly said he would not vote for Trump again, and he is not supporting Trump again. Let me try to get him back on the phone.
No, absolutely. He hasn't aged well. What he says doesn't age well. There's nothing about Chili ages well.
He may be driving up to his house in the Hollywood Hills.
Had to drop that in there. Hollywood Hills, Hollywood Hills.
You just said something that the laws against black and brown people, and you were a white and rich guy, and you got out of it. But remember, Jeff didn't have any money until he was 18, 19 years old and started selling real estate. So then you must be a raging liberal, Jeff. I'm an absolute Republican, and I think they're all assholes. I think they're all assholes, but I do believe in the policies of the Republican Party more than I agree with the Democratic Party. But I don't agree with any of them. I think they're all a bunch of liars. Yeah,
I don't know. Can you remember that theory, though, ages ago? I think somebody told it to Forder to report, and it was an interesting one. I don't know if it's true, but it was an interesting one. That Harry used to always wear his headphones. The theory was that he'd bend over the top of his ears and then put the headphones on so they held him there. And so to try and give the impression that he had cauliflower ears. So like, like wrestlers get, like MMA fighters get, like rugby players get, etc., etc. Because he's a wrestler, don't you know? So, I don't know. I don't know whether one of his ears are bigger than the other. I'm not that observant. But maybe, fuck knows, maybe he did the cauliflower in more on one ear than the other.
And but if I have to lean a certain way, it's that way. But so Chili and I created delete.
My granddaughter is snoring. Can you hear it? Listen. Oh, there we go. Oh, aren't it cute? I'm very quiet.
Laws that night, and then I funded a couple of the shows. We're doing a third one that's coming up. Yep. And I believe that we can make some serious change. Even though Chili and I don't agree with each other on a lot of things, what we do agree upon is that what's happening now is not working. That's right. And people being killed for no reason and being pulled over for no reason and living in an incarceration nation is not someplace that I'm going to go ahead and sit quietly. Right, because your taxes fund these prisons and jails. And Jeff, I just want to reiterate this. The people listening, they must
They are so cute when they're asleep.
think that you're aligning with the liberal Chili. You must be, coming the liberal way, because that's what I hear a lot. And I think that you did vote for Trump twice.
Yeah, that could be it, That could be it. Peg it. And Colin, I think you're onto something. Yeah, Charlie is stealing Childo's life force. Every night, Charlie is getting younger by aging Childo. So that's not even a bad thing. So yeah, happy days. Cool. Shouldn't be long now then.
Was he only in once? Yeah, he was only in once. But before the Capitol thing, you voted for him, and now Jeff has openly said he wouldn't support Trump again. But that he's not a raging liberal, and he's telling you guys the problems in our country are based on race. It's horrible. The laws are based on race. It is absolutely based on race, and it's obscene. It's obscene. It's obscene. Yeah. If I was black or brown, I'd probably be in jail for at least the rest of my life, and then become indoctrinated into that system, and that's wrong. How many times have you been arrested, Jeff? Well, I think I told you I don't know how many times, and sometimes I don't remember when I was arrested. Jeff is an alcoholic, you guys. He has
man. Yeah, that's just great. I mean, just what the fuck, man? Who just out somebody else like that? Maybe Jeff fucking Lloyd doesn't give a shit, but I would never have said that about somebody. Not without definitely checking with them first. Maybe he did. No, I don't believe he checked with them. Look how he just announced it. Oh yeah. Jeff is an alcoholic, by the way, everybody, and it also suffers with erectile dysfunction. So yeah, but Jeff's cool. Jeff's cool. He's a liberal. But he can't get a hard on.
But no, I mean, a lot of my childhood, from the trauma, what have you, and also, from certain things, it has created addictions and created patterns and things like that. But the fact that I've made enough money, I've gone to the best rehab places in the world. I've had the best counselors. I've had the best psychiatrists.
And yet he still ended up being mates with Chili De Castro. Where did it all go wrong? Oh, that's a right serious face from Chili, ain't it? Look at that. He means business there, people.
But I still prefer to drink than to not drink. Right. I became a non-orphan. I did a DNA test. And I thought I was German by heritage, and it turns out I'm British, Irish, Scottish, and drunkish. You're a little drunkish. So Jeff, I want to ask you about something here. When you came up.
Is that supposed to be funny? I'm British, Irish, Scottish, and drunkish. You're not funny. You ain't funny, fool.
You were an orphan, and now what's the charity that you have donated over $1 million to, so that people can maybe take a look at that charity? Well, Angie just donated a $4 million building to Covenant House, California. But Covenant House is a international organization.
Is that what it is, Cheeky Monkey? And then does he sell it or does he use it? Does he take maybe all the different houses he stays at? He brings it in, and he's staying at friends and relatives and shit. Like he's got it, but you know what I mean. He takes it and say, look, because you let me stay here for a month though, and using your house and walking around half naked and shit, I've got this lovely coffee table for you.
that helps runaways and basically children between 15 and 22, I think are the ranges, that are runaways or orphans. A number of years ago when I first started donating to the Covenant House and became a very active member of this, they what do you call that?
I'll spit it out, man.
The orphanage system, all the kids were thrown out on their asses at 18 years old, and so basically you had a choice. You're living on the streets, being a prostitute or a drug dealer. And what are you going to do? You've got nobody taking care of you. That has now changed, thank God. Right. But Covenant House, if you look it up, is a massive organization, and I'm donating a building, an 18-unit building, 827 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. So if you're going by, give a little love, blow a kiss.
Oh my God, I don't even care. Honestly, I really don't. I'm just not even interested. Still fucking half hour left, man. I can't be arsed. I think I'm done. Ugh.
I actually cried when I saw that.
Oh, fuck this shit. No, I am. I'm done. I'm tired. I've got to get up early. Sorry about that, but I will be back tomorrow night. Don't know what time. Probably about the same time, half 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah, so thank you all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please hit the like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And, yeah, man. And I'll try and remember to put the pause faces on Discord, which I'm absolutely crap at. But I'm trying. Right, take care, everybody. I'll see you soon, yeah? Bye.